Welcome in YouTube for another episode of Let's Just Talk About It with your beautiful host, Jessica Simone. Joining me right now is the amazing and beautiful Saji. Well. If y'all don't know, she lives rent free in a lot of people's head, okay? They love her, okay? And even if they hate her, they only hate her because they love her so goddamn much. Just like we all do. But welcome in tonight. You choose the topic. You guys will be spearheading the conversation tonight. You know, we're going with the flow. You can talk about the MAGA Christians, Ghislaine Maxwell, and the deal after the deal. Or we can talk about the anniversary of the Montgomery Brawl. Shout out to all y'all. Matter of fact, I need to repost it on my YouTube shorts. So welcome in. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Engage in the live panel. And welcome. What up, Little Farm? Love you. I love you guys. Okay, welcome in. So tonight, all last week we were talking about MAGA Christians because you cannot be Christian and be MAGA. That's just like totally impossible. And as we come in, shots of coconuts are in, okay? As we continue to talk to different MAGAnins, it's evident that again, you cannot be Christian and be MAGA at the same time. You don't MAGA, nothing about MAGA or the person that leads your cult represents Christianity. Nothing about the things that you do follows Christianity. You guys pick and choose what you want out of the Bible. Yeah. And it's not real. And I see why more and more people are running from Christianity, and more people are afraid to even say I'm Christian, because immediately when you hear them say I'm Christian, you immediately think, oh, you MAGA, which means you ain't really Christian. So kick rocks barefoot on the highway. Can you be Christian and be Republican? It depends. Are you MAGA? You right, I'm wrong. I don't know. It depends. What do you support? Because do you think that Jesus would be supporting Donald Trump? I got a chair with your name on it. You right, you wrong, you want to come on, like what type of Republicans? It depends. But I'd rather you probably come up so we can talk about it. What up, Chris G? How you doing? So that we don't have to kind of, but not MAGA. Thank you, Helen. So we can kind of talk about it, and you don't have to like wait. I don't have to wait for your response in the chat because I'm not gonna always be looking at the chat. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's see if we can get 20 crowns, darling. Crowns for the royal family, kings and queens. How are you doing? Chris, how you doing, love? Didn't is not real just say that God was what? I did hear something like that. Shit's getting weird. Part infinity. Y'all never heard that guy that does those? I need Jesus to come kick back over some more tables and have people's tax money on it. Because the way even TD Jakes, can I get some coconuts for Ann, who over here dropping the motherfucking crowds like it ain't nobody's business? And it ain't nobody's business but mine and my baby. Y'all literally just tapped that hoe out, and Mark said, let me put something off the top. Okay, can I get some coconuts in the chat? Okay, the fuck? Just still wants to make me. I'm okay. I'm ready now. Never Trump penguin. I'm ready. I've been preparing myself for this for the longest. TDJ's Christian. No, well, he says he's Christian.
Oh my God!
Oh, Chris! Drop some coconuts for Chris with the galaxy. Let's Mickey Picky go. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, getting this bitch busted. What was I about to say? Let's tap to 50K. Yeah, you guys, y'all, we're tapping fast as fuck this today. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie. It's usually, hey, thank you for supporting my
video. Thank you, Chris.
And somebody just got a subscription from Shauna, and you just got a subscription from Shauna.
They not like us. They not like us.
Yes, because even they know that they are not like us. And Naquan, if you don't mind, can you send in a link to the Discord? Go ahead and join the royal family and welcome. Welcome. It's sufficient. How you doing, love? Welcome in. What was I about to say? I forgot. I totally forgot. Y'all be doing your thing. That's another reason why I say you choose a topic because we can kind of let it flow today. We can kind of let this ease into whatever you guys want to talk about. Happy Montgomery Brawl Day to everybody here. When we get off, make sure you go to my last post, like it, share it, repost it. You know what I'm saying? Post it to the story, post it to the whatever. Just repost it.
Can we watch the videos here, Jess?
Yo, you want me to pull it up?
We should.
Yes, I don't know if TikTok will let me do it. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see.
At least of the swimming. Or the hat, yes.
Need a new link. Hold on. Let me see. Let me get Naquana a new link really quick. Then I'll reset the gift code and then we'll pull it up. I'll pull up my video first and then I'll see if we can find. But mine's and my baby. Invite people, copy, send it to Naquan. Okay, and Naquan is going to send you the link to the Discord. Okay, shout out to Shauna. Thank you again, Shauna, for sending out the subscription. What's up, Omega? How you doing, darling? Let me change our gift code. Y'all knocked that out so fast. It's giving very much royalty. It's giving much kings and queens in this bitch. Okay. Oh, excuse me. How you doing, sir? Let's do a little bit. It kind of made it want me to up on my bubblegum. Let's do that one. I do 20 of those. Cause we popping bitches bubbles tonight. Popping. How was your day, Saji?
It was good. I got to talk to a lot of MAGAs though today, to be fair. But I dragged them. This guy tried to come
time, I ain't gonna lie.
There was this dude and he tried to come out at this black woman, right? And he was like, well, are you a billionaire or something? You probably don't even have stocks. I said, why don't you shut the hell up? I said, we could literally hear you driving with your window down because you can't even afford to pay for your AC. That man dropped so fast.
Hey, no way. Just when you know you hit home, okay? Thank you, Shauna. Yo, son was up here and she was like, Yuki, you're voting for Donald Trump. He is not going to help you pay to get your teeth fixed. He said, I only got one tooth missing. Fuck you. And I was like, triggered, because they all have a certain look and they all be missing a few teeth. But it's like she did. You know, you don't know, but you figure out like they all look a certain way. And he got so triggered, he started losing his motherfucking shit. Hey, Monique, baby. How you doing, darling? Yeah, so yeah, when you told him that, he probably his AC probably don't work, and his Elantra, which the other guy seemed to be like, they only be projecting. He feels some type of way about his Elantra. I'm like, bitch, what up, Drew?
And then there was this MAGA lady that came in. She was like, you just insult people and you tell people what to do. I was like, you want to come show me how to do this? Like, I'm not just gonna have this civil debate with you. Half of you don't even got the facts. You've never read anything in your life, not even the entire headline, to know what the hell you're talking about. The only thing you know for sure is that you hate anybody that doesn't look like an 8x11. That's all that you actually know. There's a baby kitty outside my house.
I'm thinking about adopting a cat from adopting a dog and a cat. I really want to adopt two babies. Thank you. One from come on. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Shauna. I think about getting the cat from Alina and the dog from somebody like around in my town today. Can I get some coconuts for Shauna in the chat for knocking out that gift goal? Okay. Period. Like, I damn near, like, they literally almost by herself. Thank you, Martin's queso as well. Thank you so much, y'all. I think it's coconuts more like the accent, because baby, he was mad. He's like, you're sitting around writing in your lunch. You probably don't even have stocks. Damn. So every time they say anything, I assume they're talking about themselves.
And you would assume right.
Mm-hmm. It got to be you. Like, why are you even breaking up my car? You've never seen me before. Why would you think, what type of car? Why would you think? I do have stocks, and I'm also invested in crypto. Okay. Let me tell you something. And that crypto came through today, around the 1st, because I was able to pull something out and be like, oh, I need this. Add it to Lerint. Ari got herself a cute kitten from Alina, or just a kitten, period. Because she does the cats. I was thinking about getting one from her, and then somebody else has cats dogs that they adopt, and somebody got a Morkie, which is a Maltese and a Yorkie. So I was thinking about maybe getting something like that, something. Well, I guess if I'm going to be traveling with We Are What's Left, it's probably best to just kind of
hold off.
Yeah, maybe wait a little bit.
You don't want to be like that one video. I think I reshared it. This lady was like, nothing beats a jet to and the dog was hanging from the bathroom door.
Share it to me, because I've let them tell you I'm open. If you have funny videos, send them to me. Thank you for the mark of love. I love you guys so much.
Yeah, she panned the video from her shoes up to the bathroom hook on the door, and her dog was hanging from the little strap. The baby tiny little dog.
I used to have a dog, y'all, and then it's crazy because I used to live stream, and he used to be getting into all kind of shit, and he literally unintentionally turned into my content when I was live, because it was always like, Money. His name was Money. Money, get out of there. He was bad. He ain't gonna lie, he was bad as fuck. I say I ain't want none of them anymore. And he was Shih Tzu, and I want to say Yorkie. He was cute though. The first time I went, I wish I had the video. The first time I sent him to go get a haircut, he's so bad that they didn't let him cut his hair. So they only halfway did him, and the back of his head half was shaved damn near, and the front was big, so he looked like this weak ass lion. I ain't gonna lie, I laughed so fucking hard. It was like, you have to bring him back at 6:00 in the morning when no other dogs is here, because he was scaring the other dogs. But he looked like a great case of what I ordered versus what I got, y'all. I wish I could show y'all that picture. I'd have to find it. Thank you, Martin Queso.
The poor dog must have been so scared, because usually they won't they will do whatever it takes. They're not returning a dog without the haircut, especially if it's halfway.
This motherfucker is bad. Yelling, screaming, act like you about to fucking unalive him. Okay. Probably tried to bite them. And they was like, give him something before you leave. Scaring all the other dogs in there. You know how a baby would cry for its life, and you're like, ah! Like that strong ass cry that you think it's about to lose its mind. He would just be faking. He emotional is what he was. Very emotional. So I'm like, bruh. Let me see if I can. Oh, let me pull this one up first. Let me see. Oh no, I can't come in my own live. Oh shit, they let me almost.
Hey, I'm really proud of y'all.
Okay, this is my video. I want everybody, when we get off of here, to make sure you go like it, comente, and repost. It's free. Thank you, Debbie. Let me see. Yeah, I'm really proud of y'all. Montgomery Brown. Okay, here we go. I always be scared that I'm gonna display the wrong thing.
Hey, I'm really proud of y'all. Montgomery Broad. Bitch, not one but them all. Montgomery Broad. Shout out bro that can swim. Montgomery Broad. Shit, really all of them. Montgomery Broad. Shout out Unc with the chair. Montgomery Broad. Everybody that was there. Montgomery Broad.
I was getting my Montgomery Broad kit.
Man, shout out to the girl. Montgomery Broad. Hey, now y'all done started some shit, so we gonna finish. Hey, I'm really proud.
Oh, y'all make sure y'all go. Make sure y'all go comment and like that, okay? Make sure you get ready. Make sure you have all your equipment and ready to go, okay? Let me see.
Your starter kit.
You just need a hat,
I love it.
a sweater, and a chair. That's
The
it.
folding chair.
That's it.
Listen, I've been counting down. Nessa knows, she's in the chat. I've been counting down since July 30th. I'm like, y'all, it's almost every day I've been putting my chair. I did get a ban, Hector, for a week. I didn't even do anything. I was an innocent angel.
Allegedly.
And they banned me. Allegedly. That's what I was. I don't know what I did. I've earned it more before. So I don't know what happened.
You're like, out of all the shit I did, this is the one? Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay. I gotta open it and close it real quick because I don't never know which, make sure it's the right. Okay, here we go.
Oh, you girl!
Hey, baby, you can't park here.
And he still didn't move his boat. Still didn't move his boat. Clapping his hand, he's like,
Uh-oh. Oh, you know the motherfucking hat, bitch! You know the hat, bitch! Oh, nah. Come on, you see the guy in the black? Is the black guy that come down here? See, this is what we ain't gonna tolerate. Yeah, Yeah, come on now. Get off him. Come on, they're gonna swimmer right there, y'all.
Let's go.
That girl swimming right there, baby, in the Timberlands and Air Force One. Okay, they love to say black folks can't swim, bitch. I'm in this hoe. I'm in here. Let me take these damn shoes off. What's up, cuz? What up, cuz? No, don't walk away now because you wanted it. You wanted it. What are you talking about?
we got action, baby.
That's the commentary for me.
The commentary.
We got action, baby.
He want more action.
I mean, yeah, after y'all done did all that, I want to know who all did it.
Young boy slammed over there. Swim though. Did you see him take off in that water?
Did you see him take off in that water?
Your boy finna go get it. Hell yeah.
She said, we got action now, baby.
It's okay, Hector. I'm going to teach y'all to swim. Did it stop? Did it freeze? Oh, no, there it goes.
Oh.
Yeah, get out the way. Get out the way. Come on. You don't want it. Leave me alone now. Leave me alone.
That was a body slam.
Is that somebody? That young boy. It stays zoom in and zoom out for me.
Yeah.
Who the nicest one? The young boy? No.
Move the fucking boat out the way, motherfucker.
Did I miss the chair?
Nah. I think that's probably a different angle. Baby, let me tell you something. That chair was fucking epic.
This is Pod 5,
Hold
the
on,
first
you know,
fully
they gotta
immersive
get
sleep system.
They gotta get a
Intelligent,
Oh, this is the beginning.
I don't know why when I see that head go up. Uh-oh. Oh! When the head go up and just do something. Baby. Baby, all the angles. That was peak TikTok. Thank you for the love. The mark of the love. I love how you guys put your mark of love on me. I appreciate it. Let me see. Where did Fold and Chair Coquette them? He speaks out.
Thank you, Senator
Let's
Corden.
see what another
and for
mother.
making Texas great again.
For the first time since the Montgomery Riverfront brawl, the co-captain of the Henry II Riverboat is speaking to local media. The now infamous fight broke out at Montgomery's riverfront. The man in the white shirt
West
you
side
see
of
here
Wakanda
is Damian
activity.
Pickett. He was the first to get hit. Today, he held a press conference in Montgomery. WSFA 12 News anchor Jenna Davis is live in the newsroom. We've been waiting months to hear directly from Pickett. Now he's seeing some renewed.
The whole case has been incredibly stressful. Now, next Tuesday, the
Can you go on
refused to move
TikTok
their
and see
boat to
people
make
have
way
the
for the
chair?
Harriet II.
For me, and not for me to get charged for something that I do every day. It's my job. It's just shocking to me for me to get charged for something that I do on the regular. Make people happy, put smiles on their face.
Come on, y'all. Protect that brother at all costs, y'all. Let me see. Let me play.
Tanya said virtual swimming classes coming up. Listen, you could include that on the We Are What's Left, you know?
For real though.
Class. Actually, did I tell you when I was little, I competed in swim classes?
You competed?
Mm-hmm.
Come on now. We gotta help Hector learn how to swim.
Listen, he at least can learn how to float on his back. That's pretty easy. You lay on your back and you just move your feet and your arms.
And it's really
Now,
just about the breathing.
How much I have to fuck around to find out what I need to find out. See, as you can see, the more you
Look
fuck
at the white
around,
lady in the water.
the more you're gonna find out. How much I have to fuck.
I'm hollering. You know, TikTok don't let you. I don't think they don't let you play all the brawler speaks out. Ah.
Well, turns out that 65-year-old man could really fucking throw up.
I wonder if that's really him.
Well,
I wonder if that's really him. You look amazing. Next time, just comply. I'm fucking hollering. It might be him because this is 2023 8/7. If I should have listened to was a person, next time just move the boat. The damn thoughts and chairs comments kill me. If I just should have minded my business was a person. Sorrows and prayers. Yeah, fucking leave folks alone. Shit. Let me
Yeah,
see.
but that hat was like firing your pew pew up in the air. Like that was like that.
Exactly. They say if you're not coming for me this hard, I don't want you. Cause that baby was swimming, okay? That baby was swimming. Gave proof through the night that our chairs were still there. Shauna, you have 3 entries into the giveaway for Hector's Kamala Would Never hat. Also, and you have 4 entries just in case you guys don't see it. I don't think. Let me see. Yeah. Anna's in here still. Yes. My Buddha swimmer. Come on, Jay Brown. Hey, hood storyteller. How you doing, beautiful? How you feeling? You know, we just reminiscing on this good Montgomery Day brawl.
Hey, look at it. Hey.
Mm-hmm. Who want it? I'm ready. You want it? Ain't the girl in the red the one that got hit by the chair too? Girl, get out, cause you get slapped too. You just move that damn boat. I got my little youngin right there. He got both his shoes off, one sock. Now he can't work with mismatched socks. They ready.
It is the hat with the dress for me. And they have the nerve to come talk to you about your lashes. Okay?
That part.
Please.
That part. Aquaman. Okay. Okay. Hoi, y'all. Hey, Viper. How y'all doing? Welcome in. Let's see what else we got. Today in history. Let's see. The guards were like, somebody, like, get somebody else to do it. I'm like, I ain't finna get in all there. Y'all deserve to get y'all ass whooped.
There's a big conspiracy about who the real victims are.
Bitch, you better not say nothing gonna piss me off.
Brawl in Montgomery, Alabama.
Well, the comments say you have my blood starting to boil, then your laugh is priceless.
Comment in the comments, tell me what you think. I'll let you look and we'll discuss.
A woman has been hit with a folding chair, and the internet is laughing. We are the problem. I just want to take a second to say that I think that what happened was egregious, and I think that it should be the highlight nobody is talking about. Nobody wants to stop and really reflect and think about how terrifying and traumatic that it must have been to be in that situation. Like, can you guys really just stop for a second? Stop with the jokes. Stop with all the BS back and forth, and just really take a second to think about how
There's always a party pooper.
Let me see if I can find. Boy, I bet that boy get cat everywhere he go. Okay, they try to be throwing a little kitty cat at him like, oh, wasn't you the one that? Wasn't you the one that was swimming in the Montgomery ball? I know you look familiar. I can tell by your arms. I can tell by the way your legs be moving. Yeah, that's who should have been. Everybody had to go get their picture with the Montgomery Brown man.
They signed the chair too.
I love that. I love that. I will go down there just to go ahead and I want a sign chair too. Let me see. Camera. Let me see if I can find a real quick other angle of Montgomery Ball white chair. We're gonna show it real quick. Not this photo, y'all. Look at this. Why the photo got a cape on it? Why somebody got a tattoo? I'm hollering. Let me see where it looked like that tattoo at. I don't even know what part of the body that is. Okay, let's look for videos. On the Daily Mail. Damn, my bad, y'all. I hit the wrong button. Lo siento. My girl, let it go. Why y'all even still going? That's what happened when they get drunk. Too many fucking... Come on, the girls even got up in that thing, y'all. They're gonna cheer y'all. Okay, I gotta stop just in case, I don't want that to be like that. No, I'm just, what I'm saying, representing for my people, y'all. Bring it over. Oh, it was too far over. Y'all couldn't see it. We'll bring it up towards the end of the live, right before we about to end it, so we don't have no problems. So we don't have no Mickey Ficky problems, okay? We saw. Okay. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I just want to be able to, make sure that, we see in remembrance of, happy Montgomery Brawl Day, everybody. Okay, and even in regards to that, um, what's I about to say? Yeah. So, can MAGAs be Christian? Did anybody hear about Ghislaine Maxwell? Oh shit! Netanyahu declares full occupation of Gaza. What? Which is the plan that they had all the time. You know what I was talking today, and it was like, the people that was like, don't vote for Kamala Harris. Like, oh, you know what? People are getting unalived in another country. They're committing a genocide, and we have the solution. We're gonna do nothing. Yeah, to make sure that you guys are okay, we're gonna do nothing. We're not gonna vote. The answer is nothing. And then when you don't vote, and the guy who said they're gonna finish the job, what's the plan after that? Nothing. We're gonna do nothing. We're not gonna send any food. We're not gonna advocate. We're not gonna go up to the White House, to this current administration. We're not gonna say a thing. We're not gonna call the Republican representatives who voted majority to give you the money. We're not gonna call them. We're gonna do nothing. We got your back. We're gonna do not a damn thing. We're gonna make sure we don't do anything. And you know what else? I'm gonna yell at online influencers too, because that's gonna help. Do nothing. I got your back. From the comfort of my own home, sitting in the country that's doing the G-side to your people. Ain't that fucking crazy? I'm sitting in the comfort of my own home, inside of the country that's doing the G-side on my people, telling you that I'm going to do nothing. I'm going to do nothing. I'm not going to vote for them. I'm not going to vote for them. Matter of fact, I'm going to vote third party because they'll never win. And you know what it'll do? Nothing. It'll do nothing. We're going to harass Democrats and people who voted for Kamala Harris. And you know what it's going to do? You know how it's going to put food in your body? It's not. But we're going to do nothing. Right? We're going to yell at them all day. We're going to create an accountability archives for whenever time they say they're going to Starbucks or McDonald's. Because you know what it's going to do? Nothing. Yeah, redirect the anchor where it belongs. Like Panda said, you're not even calling the people who voted for it. They've been having the majority in the Congress. The last 2 years of Biden's administration. They voted to give them that money. Right? Nothing from nothing leaves nothing.
And how come, I don't know if we can still say this, so I'm going to say it backwards, the 6J situation. We should be seeing that. That is a more productive way to do it. Yeah. And I saw people going and trashing AOC's, what was it, her office? And doing videos, calling her out and calling her names. Like, y'all were just waiting to call her a bitch. Like, but there's no smoke for anybody else, for the people that are directly doing this. And then you know me, I lost my shit when that guy came up. I said, unless you've never voted and unless you've never paid taxes, then you've contributed to it. So now what are you gonna do? You're gonna further divide. You're going to further isolate yourselves for what? For nothing.
Yep. Tap, tap, tap. Because my thing is, she has nothing to do with it. You haven't, like I said, you haven't reached out to the Republicans that voted for it to send the money to do the said things back when Biden was in office, right? You didn't call them. You didn't protest them. You didn't go shit on their office.
That's what I'm saying.
Men are scared of other men. They hate women. They want to shit on them. And y'all are scared of other fucking men. If y'all all scared of each other, y'all might as well just go after each other. That part, Jay Brown.
My thing is, if you're willing to catch a charge, right, for going and trashing a public office, why AOC? Out of all the people, why AOC? And if you're willing to do a protest vote, why haven't you done it before? Why this time around? And I say the same shit for the Latinos for Trump and for the FBA that are like, oh, I didn't vote for Harris because I wanted reparations. Who has said they were going to give directly quote said that they were going to give reparations? Nobody before, but you still voted for them.
Mm-hmm.
So just come out and say it. You're either racist or you're a misogynist. At least, like, let's start on the right foot. Just be honest.
Honesty, right?
And you know, let's say they made a mistake, just okay. Let's say they got carried away, voted third party, didn't know what they were doing. Once you figured out that we were in deep shit, why continue to rub it in people's faces? Why continue to remind them that you fucked up? Why continue to try the wrong people, hold the wrong people accountable? For what is it really going to do?
Oh yeah, thank you for the $10 for thanks for no help. Royal family. I'm assuming she's saying signed royal family. Okay, nothing. You did nothing because they were still talking. Y'all did nothing. Like I don't play like you about that. Like do it and really do it for a purpose and direct it where it belongs. Then you probably would have more fucking respect. Can I get some coconuts for all y'all in the chat? Mars and Keiko, your subscription has expired. Welcome in, Scary. How you doing?
Hello, what's going on? How you doing?
I'm living life and loving it. That's all. Hold on. I'm so sorry. That's all it says. Read the rest of my note. It just says. That's all it says. Oh, okay. Never mind. It just popped up. It said, thanks for no help. Royal family, I escaped work as they were keeping me against my will. Also, I made it home. Drop some coconuts for Oya. I appreciate you. Thank you for the first dono. What's the day? Tuesday? The first dono of the night. Let me write down the rest of the goals so I know where we at.
Yes, I do want to say to how do you say your name?
Oh, no. How do you say your full name, Saji?
Sajida, but you can say Saji or Saj.
Sorry, I heard her earlier on a live earlier, and I love the way she was educating these people. This man is crazy. And I'm just, it's starting to get tiring seeing these MAGAs just talk about the same thing over and over again. Trump is doing nothing better to benefit them. As I just found out, I didn't know that they reversed the medical bills that can go on your credit.
Yeah,
it reversed.
Yep. So
and then
they can.
And sorry.
No, I was just agreeing. Yeah, that now they can't go on your credit.
Yeah, and then on top of that, he just tried to pass a law stating that 14-year-olds can be prosecuted starting in Washington, D.C. And I don't like that because they always put these black neighborhoods, we understand what goes on in the black neighborhood because I'm black. And we all understand what goes on. But that's what they put on the news. That's what they put on mainstream news. They never put the white teens. I was raised in the black neighborhood, but it was really biracial mixed. And it goes down in those white teen neighborhoods as well. They just don't show it on the news. They don't show the pew-pews. They don't show the parties that be happening, the disrespect, all that stuff.
Because the 5 white people that just had them kids in Alabama.
Exactly. That's how I watched
and they were drugging them and the fucking them and the dogs. Kids from 3 to 12 years old. Where is all the outrage about it?
Exactly.
Yep. Today, Jason Duman, I
hold
believe.
On, sweetheart. I got you. Hold on. Let me just finish this. And, and then him to go after the black cities first just shows everything about this man. He always thinks it's the black men, the black youth doing these type of things, and it's not. What are they going to do about the school pew-pews? I guarantee you, they're still going to be free doing whatever they want.
Okay, I got to correct something. It's not law. What happening is if DC doesn't step up in his word, is that he's going to take over the government of DC and enforce his law.
That's not constitution. Oh my God.
This is what happens when your president can't go nowhere. This is what happens when your president is fucking on house arrest. You start tearing up the fucking house because you can't go outside. You can't go to a certain amount of fucking countries and do any type of work. You got to sit at the fucking house. And when you sit at the house all goddamn day, you're going crazy and you start fucking up the house. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's fucking up America because the motherfucker can't fucking leave.
Right, and host. Let me tell you this: if the stuff goes up, like if you can't afford your medicines, if you can't afford food, if you can't afford all these things, like the EBT with the sugar, and what do you guys think they're going to do with that? They're going to either do what they got to do. There's going to be more crime. Crime goes up when stuff goes up, but they don't understand. That's how it works.
They want it to.
This
go
is what
up.
they want, so they can get what they want. They want martial law, and people don't understand. They want that.
Mm-hmm.
They want us to be, in that type of country. They want us to be this,
Chris, thank you for the $2 set for 2 amazing women who
It's just
inspire me to do
crazy.
better. Drop some coconuts from Chris in the chat. I love you. I appreciate you. Yeah, and it's funny because I was gonna make a video too that said I saw a post that said if old America saw what new America was doing, America would invade America right now. Because we have invaded so many countries to protect them from from authoritarian regimes, from fascism, so that we can implement democracy and impose it upon their countries. And now we're not even holding up democracy. Old America been doing it. True.
Right, but I thought MAGA was all about law and order. I thought they were for freedom. I thought they were from all this, but Trump is taking that away. He even got Major Taylor Greene over here just, oh my gosh, crushing her pearls because, yeah, that's like, it's just annoying.
Who is this, Saji?
This man, Robert Drummond, unalived 4 people, okay? 4 kids of the family. And then took the toddler, drove 40 miles, dropped it off in a random home, and tried to escape. They had a whole ass manhunt for him. This is just one of the latest YT on YT crime. But you know what's crazy? When you look up the articles on this and the news on this, you have to scroll all the way down 3 times to see a picture of what he looked like.
Yeah, but if it was black, he'd be right up at the top. Hey, Varna, how you doing, beautiful? Thank you for the daily. Thank you for those daily heart memes. She's like, baby, I'm coming in from all.
Have you guys? Oh, sorry.
But I just wanted to clarify that up because we have to be careful with the word we use, and it's not a law. He's trying to overthrow pretty much the DC government if they don't fall in line with what he wants done in that community, aka. He wants he wants children to be charged as adults, starting at the age of 14. I believe it's on his Truth Social or Twitter is one of his accounts. But I just wanted to clarify that up because I got a headache, so I'm gonna be back in the comment.
Okay.
My thing is that if he does do that, like my thing is, what's he going to do? Is he going to do this to all kids, or just going to just be? Because it sounds like to me he just wants to go after the black neighborhoods at this point.
Why we ain't hear nothing about William Chase McElroy, Dalton Terrell, Andres Trejo, Timothy St. John, Rebecca Brewer, and Ricky Terrell and Sarah Terrell, right? Why we don't hear anything about them? 2 YT women upholding this. Respectfully, and this will kind of remind me. What up, Michael? How you doing? Hey, Emmy. I feel like I could see Not Stress getting caught up in something like this. I can see it. Blast them the way that y'all blast?
Does that say young men and animals or young women and animals?
3 more people, including 2 women, have been arrested in a case involving young children and animals being sexually abused in the underground bunker in Alabama. And these children are aging from 3 to 10 years old. 3 to 10 years old. In this room right here.
Go back up to the pictures. Please go back up to the pictures.
Yeah. Where are the videos? Blast them and tell me how they were just so horrible growing up. You said what, baby?
Big screen yourself.
Me? I am big screen.
No, you're not. Sarge big screen.
No, that's me. I just got
that's Sarge.
There's TikTok glitches. She's big screen for me.
I'm looking at it on my other phone too. It's big screen. I'm big screen.
Okay, let me drop.
Okay, you need to come back. I'm big screen, right, y'all? Thank you, Naquan, for the mark of love, darling. Yeah, blast your people the way you blast our people, right? They grew up terrible. They grew up, no father in the household. They're thugs, right? Let me hear all that. Where that's at? I can't get none of that. I just want you to be fair. Thank you, you too. You're welcome whenever you're ready, darling. Yes, you're
How
big fan.
dare
Okay, that's what I thought. Like, yeah, I just want you to be fair. Either give us the same type of coverage or blast them the same way that you try to blast us. Because they tried to do Carmelo Anthony the same way. But come to find out, he do come from a 2-parent household. He do come from a family of money. They allegedly they even gave him a Mercedes for his 16th birthday.
Wait, who?
Carmelo Anthony.
Oh.
You know about him in the Metcalf situation?
No, I'm trying. He goes to trial. They didn't move the trial to next year.
Oh, I'm not sure, but I know the dad doesn't want. Not only does the dad doesn't want the footage to be released, and not only that, they have a video of the dad somebody was talking about it on the topic. The dad came up on the panel and start cussing this black woman out and call her the hard ER.
Are you talking about the Austin's dad?
Yes, Austin's dad came up on the panel and said, "You whore bitch." Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure they're going to use that or be sending it to somebody's lawyer. Auntie has a video. Des, if you can't send it to me again, so I don't have to dig deep for it.
Oh, Auntie, send me that too.
Send it to me. Yeah, he was on there. He said, "You nigga whore bitch, fuck you."
Yeah, send Auntie in here.
So where do you think he gets that rhetoric from?
I need to see that video. Ooh.
Where do you think he gets that rhetoric from?
Yeah, exactly. That just proves that they were actually trying to hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
Why not release the videos? Or something that you're going to be looking foolish about? Like
it's because the guys were harassing him.
Yeah, they were harassing him and ran up on it. Yeah. Like, you got to understand that is two big boys. That's 220 pounds. That's 400 pounds versus 100-pound boy. Like, what do they expect?
Mm-hmm. And it's not like he had multiple stab wounds. He was like, it was one stab. It just happened to hit where it hit. This is Texas. We have a stand your ground law. That's first of all.
Yep.
Two, it was one just to and it could show self-defense.
And my thing is that, I've seen people get hurt by getting jumped, like, honestly, being unconscious. Like, you can be unalive from that. They don't, and it's just sickening. It's just sickening to me. And it wasn't a race thing until they started posting these things on Twitter. It was not. But
oh my God, thank you.
She fit spirit.
Jess, did you hear about that man that threatened to unalive 1,000 black people?
I heard something about it, but definitely if you have more details, I'd love to hear more about it.
Yes. Let me get the name again because I'm not trying to remember.
There's
Scott Michael Hanna.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Scott Michael Hanna was his name. And he had priors. This man was related to a judge, right? So they let him off. But prior to this, he had used a long, sharp thingy to almost take the head off of a woman. And he didn't serve any time in 2024. And then he, kept roaming around.
That's what I
until
heard,
he made a
too.
threat. Yeah.
I did hear that little part.
Wow.
I did hear that, like, he was, like, literally right before, matter of fact, it might be on here. Right before, right before I went live, you know how as soon as you go to your phone, that first video that pops up, this guy was saying, like, why wasn't he in jail if he was threatening to do something from the very beginning?
No, girl. He almost took the whole head off of a woman.
Oh, okay? He literally did.
He literally did. Yes, he literally did. He used a very long, sharp thing and called the cops on himself after, like with the head almost all the way off.
What's his name?
Scott Michael Hanna.
And then he got off?
Didn't serve any time. This was in 2024.
Did she die? Because ain't no way my head coming off and I ain't dead, right?
It is very hush hush. You can find articles on it, but it's very hush hush.
What's the name
because
again?
they pardoned him. Scott Michael Hanna.
Scott Michael Hammond.
That's why Hannah. That's why I say blast them the exact same way you do us, because we could do the most minuscule thing like George Floyd. Something they claimed it was a counterfeit $20, which it wasn't, and y'all think he's a thug. But this man cuts a woman's head off, and you don't think this motherfucker's a lunatic, a thug? Huh? Huh?
Yep. Or what are we giving as
What's his
heirs?
name? I can't find him.
Hold on.
Scott Michael Hanna. That's what she said. It's buried. You gotta have to
Hannah, like Hannah Montana.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Let me see. Let me reset the gift code. This is wild. Wild. Slice that lemon. Because we make lemons out of lemonade. Well, let's do some kisses. We ain't got no kisses in a long time. Kiss me. Kiss me, baby. Kiss me. The man came up here earlier all horny and shit. Am I tripping or anything? Not even her race. Yeah. Yeah. She probably, yeah. He called the police on himself in 2024 and told them he was going to unalive someone. And they just be like, bring him out. Let him go. He's not going to hurt anybody.
I got you. This is from the
Unless
Cincinnati
proven
FBI.
guilty.
Hold on. Let me see. FBI.
Go ahead. Jeff.
I was an FBI arrest Dayton man for making social media posts threatening to unalive tens of thousands. FBI agents this morning arrested a man who is charged with making an interstate communication with the threat to injure. Scott Michael Hanna, 30, allegedly posted on X.
And then let me show you the second part.
Let me see. The FBI aggressively investigates those who threaten our communities with violence, stated FBI Cincinnati special agent in charge of Elena Latorola. Threats like this impact the entire community and have serious consequences. According to charging documents, the Cincinnati Police Department reported that the post of the FBI's Joint T Task Force, the FBI was able to then trace the post to Hanna. An affidavit details that the local law enforcement is familiar with Hanna due to a menacing incident at his residence in September 24. As part of the incident, Hanna called police and threatened to cut off an individual's head. Hanna had swung a full-size sword at a victim's neck, resulting in serious injury and what happened to be a partial decapitation. During the encounter with law enforcement, Hanna became extremely irate, yelling and screaming at the local officer and calling him a racial slur. Why didn't they pull out their pum-pum like they do with unarmed individuals?
And they called it a menacing incident. A menacing incident. This man almost cut the whole head off a woman. That's not a menacing incident. A menacing incident is my neighbor coming and knocking on my door asking me if I want to buy Mary Kate. Okay, like this is a crime, and it was in September 2024. He didn't serve time. He yelled a slur at a police officer already after doing a violent act. They let him go because he was related to a local judge, and then he went and did this. And I bet you they're still gonna let him off because they're like, he didn't do anything. It wasn't he was having a mental breakdown. It was a bad week. His paycheck was short.
Oh, but MAGA don't got nothing to say about that, huh?
How do you not do time for partial decapitation? How do you
That's what
not
I
do
want to
any
know.
time?
He was connected. That's all that matters in this world, I guess. If you got enough money, if you got enough connections, you can get away with being on the e-files. You can get away with almost taking the head of a woman. Like,
But before I go, host, I gotta go. I want to ask you guys: have you guys seen a documentary on Prime about the McDonald's pew-pewing? in San Diego.
I heard about it. The one that happened like back in the 70s or 80s.
Yeah, like 60s or 70s. Yes. I suggest if you guys have a good heart, good stomach, a strong heart, I think you guys should watch it. 77 minutes. Thank you, Nessa. Yes, it's very disturbing, and it just brings me like to the fact that I know this time it was that time who it was about, but I have a feeling that they're gonna try to pull that shit again
in there tonight.
But go ahead and watch it if you guys have it. It's on Prime. It's called 77 Minutes.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for coming out.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Hey, Debbie, how you doing, my love? Everett, welcome in. How are you?
Jesse approached me that they are looking for congregations to. She said demo, but really it's beta.
I don't know if they know they're up.
I don't think so, but I'd be nosy.
They do OWL 7 through 9. And as soon as she asked me, I said,
Everett.
Find me a group big enough.
Everett.
I said, you'll have to provide childcare for Ryan. So Ryan would.
Sorry, y'all. I'll be nosy. I be
No,
nosy, child.
Let me tell you, one time a Zionist was on the panel and they requested on accident. This is like one of the vile ones. He's old.
Hey, Amanda.
He was unmuted. And I heard him, and he was at the doctor's office, right? And they were like, all right, now take a deep breath. And then he was like, and I was just sitting there listening. People are like, don't do that. I'm like, listen, I'm nosy, and this man's a jerk. Someone just put in the comments too, just Richard Baptiste or Baptiste, however you pronounce it, white tea man with his girlfriend. They found a 10-year-old, their child, unalive, tortured,
Richard
like
Baptiste.
just 3 hours ago.
Because
This is crazy.
I'm about to do a whole video with all of their ass. Why y'all ain't heard nothing about these?
And you won't believe it. Listen, I want to do, I'm sure there's already somebody that's done this before, but I want to do some kind of like, analysis on this. Because why, when it's a black person or a brown person committing a crime, they have a picture, like the most mugshotty picture, ugly picture, like middle of the sneeze photo so that it looks like you're like growling, right?
Lainey, thank you for the raid. Drop some coconuts for the Lainey raid. I appreciate you, Lainey. Keep going.
And then when no, you're good. I knew you were going to do that, so I waited. And then when it is a white tea person, there's no picture. You got to scroll to the bottom of that article, and it may still not be a photo. You might have to look at a second article. And then I went and looked for one of the School Pew Pewer articles. It was a photo of the School Pew Pewer playing with their golden doodle in the leaves, like in the fall. I'm like, what the hell is this?
They try to quote unquote humanize them and like, oh, it just happened to be a bad incident, There's not really something that just, I don't know. Oh, it's not something that just, happened. They wasn't brought up like this. They're a good person. It just happened to go wrong. Like, bitch, no, your motherfucker is a psychopath. Motherfucker is an unaliver, a professional unaliver. You ready, Hector? You ready? Is that why you're saying, okay, I'm done with this shit? Debbie, how you doing? Oh, hold on, really quick before I get in there, Debbie. I also want to talk about too when their people do something, we don't hear about it, right? And also too when they seem to have done something to us that they don't want us to know about, that we don't hear. The statement Jelani found with no organs refers to Jelani Day, a graduate student who was found unalive in the Illinois River after being reported missing. The official cause of death was determined to be drowning, but discrepancies exist between the coroner's report and the condition of the body. Notably, the family reported that his body was severely disfigured with missing teeth, a broken jaw, eyes out of the socket, and what they described as dissolved organs. The coroner's report, which stated that the cause of death was drowning, was not initially shared with the family and was instead released to the public. The family has questioned the coroner's findings due to the condition of the body and the circumstances surrounding his death, particularly given that Jelani was a strong swimmer and was found face down in the river. And mind you, it was also in a sundown town. I say no foul play. Bruh, your eyes don't come out of the sockets. Your organs are not dissolved. What is wrong with your teeth for a drowning? That story, okay? But Debbie, welcome in. How are you?
Hey, Jess. Hi, Saj.
How you doing, love?
I'm doing good, boo. Just enjoying your convo tonight and your watching that bra girl. Okay. I was up here typing my little paper. I'm like, Lord, I couldn't stop watching. So yes, that was my enjoyment for the day. But I just wanted to come up because I'm from Cincy, Ohio. And y'all were talking about the guy the FBI arrested who wanted to unalive 30K Black people in Cincinnati or whatever. And of course, like Saj went over his history and all that stuff or whatever. But if you recall, this big brawl that happened in Cincinnati, it was the Macy's Music Festival. It's a big festival that happens every year. And in downtown Cincy, and it was a big brawl that happened. And what happened was a white tea person slapped someone who looked like us, spit on them. And that's when like all hell broke loose, right? And that's when this big brawl happened and all this other stuff. Of course, you know, the white tea people want to play victim and all this other stuff, right? As you notice, when JD Vance, who's from Ohio, who we do not claim him at all, you know, get on TV talking about thugs and all this other stuff and all this, the violence in Cincinnati and all this stuff. But they don't want to talk about the white tea person that started all of it, right? You know? Yeah.
Hold on, they ain't gonna touch on that. Hey,
they ain't gonna touch on that. When he slapped the guy that looked like us, that's how everything transpired. And he was calling him the N-word. But y'all want to play victim. Yes, but y'all want to play victim and y'all want to call us thugs, quote unquote thugs, when we wasn't even the one. Our people wasn't even the one that started the whole thing. You know what I mean? And one of the females who got hit, posting her pictures and all this other stuff, raised over $350,000 in a GoFundMe. Like, are you serious right now?
Of course.
And it's just
no hunting for Wi-Fi.
Hold on,
no
give me 5 seconds.
local SIM cards. 5 continents, countless countries. It works everywhere.
I necessarily have not seen this, and I've heard a couple things about it. I have not seen the Cincinnati brawl, so I'm about to. Thank you for the kisses. I haven't seen it, so I'm about to pull it up and to get a little too graphic.
You gotta see it. And you know what? The crazy thing is too, though, what's making me even more mad, but not surprised. They have been arresting all the people that look like us.
Of course,
you ain't seen now the white tea guy who started all of this. He ain't been arrested. He ain't in court or anything like that. You know what I mean? Now they have all the like JD Vance's and Elon Musk and his name is Bernie Madoff, whatever. He is in the Senate in Ohio who is a crook. He's a Trumper. You know what I mean? Now he's talking about, he doesn't go downtown Cincinnati because of the crime and all this other stuff. Downtown Cincinnati is a good city. It's been up and coming over the past few years. I mean, that's where I'm from, born and raised. It is safe. There is a lot to do. You know what I mean? A lot of people come visit Cincinnati. You know what I mean? But don't try to paint this picture as we are thugs and we are like criminals and all this other stuff. But y'all want to bring up the other stuff, the other people that commits crime and the white tea crime that goes on there. You know what I mean? And all the things that they do. But y'all want to bring up what? our people do.
Mhm.
Like I'm annoyed by it.
Drop
So
some coconuts
annoyed
for
by it.
Amanda. Thank you so much for clearing out that gold. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's all projection. You start something and then get mad when we react. We're not, bitch, we're not Jesus, okay? Like I said, there's gonna be one Jesus. We're not turning the other cheek. Ain't nobody finna let you spit on them and think you finna just get away with it. No, bro.
Right.
You're very disrespectful.
Yes, exactly. And then you want to play victim. Like, and now all these people want to be like, oh, Cincinnati is this crime, blah, blah, blah. Like, come on. Like, are you serious right now? Like, come on. So it's just painted this picture of downtown Cincy, even on the news here and all, they got all these meetings and all this other stuff or whatever. Like, it's just pissing me off. You know what I mean? Because this ain't the first time, you know, something like this has happened. But when it's white tea people involved, now it's like, oh, all hands on deck. We got to do this, we got to do that, we got to change this and change that. But
fuck that. That's why we got to continue to give each other Black privilege, okay?
Exactly.
We have to understand that they are just projecting onto us and trying to make us look bad. We have to understand that, no, we are protecting ourselves. It's reactionary. We're not going to let nobody play with us, and we're going to love us. I don't care what y'all think about us. We think that we know that we are great. Okay?
Exactly.
And we're going to keep looking out for each other.
And I love where I come from. And I'm proud of where I come from.
Thank you, Dean.
It is a good city. You know what I mean? It is safe. And there's a lot of things to do. And it's good for tourists. Like, you know, things like that. It's just not what they are portraying it to be. And it's just, you know, I just wanted to say that. That's all.
Of course. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. We keep loving on each other, okay?
All right. I'll keep listening. Thank you, boo.
Good luck on that paper.
Thank you, boo.
What up, Hector?
What's going on?
Not you yawning.
I'm tired.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired too. I was like,
yeah.
I would happily raid you, okay?
No, I was gonna say I wasn't trying to interrupt what you're doing here, so I can start with the debates. I was gonna do that for an hour anyway, and then we can do the giveaway after that. So that'll give you time to do whatever, you talk whatever, and then you can do a raid if you wanted.
WJS, I'm fucking hollering. You know, let me tell you something. You know, the ladies love Hector, okay? They say, ooh, that's a good man, Savannah. So they say, yeah, WJS for putting him on the big screen, okay, y'all.
Crazy.
Hector's a nice looking young man, I will say, okay?
Hi, Janae.
He look like he work out, you know, sometimes, you know what I'm saying? His body fit his head. It all goes together.
Sometimes it's crazy. Just she said sometimes he works out.
It's like for my own right. It's okay, lady. I get it. Once you get off, sometimes you just want to sit there for a second. I literally will sit in this chair. I'll cut off all the lights and I'll be in the dark. It'll just be the LED lights. And I'll sit here for an hour before I actually get up and just like in silence, maybe scrolling or something. Sometimes you got to decompress when you get off the live. And he got all his teeth. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Smile for me real quick, Hector.
I'm actually missing 3. They're in the back.
Yeah, I'm missing a couple back there too.
It's not in the front. So I'm good in the front. You ain't got to worry about, you know.
The front is all that matters.
You don't got to worry about that. All you got to worry about what's in the front.
Okay, and if you have entries in his beard connect, y'all, okay, you know what, I was looking at that too, y'all, and if you guys don't know, I was able to have the pleasure of going to lunch with Hector also too this weekend. We had a really good time, and I was like, oh, his beard connect, because you know they be missing some parts in it. I'm like, oh, is that a lace front beard? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, it really
front beard crazy.
I'm like, but no, it's really his, you guys. You know, always good people. It was good connecting. It was such a pleasure. I appreciate you.
Fantastic time.
This is my first time seeing the chair live in an action.
This is not your first time seeing the chair. You said this 3 times now. And crazy.
When did I say that? I haven't seen him live.
Because I didn't see the chair. Then there was one live where I came up and you said, I didn't see the chair. I literally turned on my camera and I showed you the chair. And then passed through my live where I'm sitting in the chair.
No, there was that one time.
Give me chair shit. That's all you
I'm not lying.
Listen, I came up with from polls. I came up from polls to polls for Janae. And then I had a little ringtone for Hector.
Started from the auto.
That would cheer.
Which is cute. I fucking love it. So go ahead and start.
The arms of the angel.
And then you guys, we're gonna raid Hector right at this. We're gonna give him a little time to get started. He's gonna do debates, and then probably like an hour or so in, he's going to do the giveaway, you guys. So make sure you are there, and we're gonna raid him here in a little bit, about like 20 minutes for sure.
Yeah,
So-
I was gonna say there's a ton of people live anyway, so I don't imagine it's gonna be crazy. So we'll
And I mean,
see
obviously,
what we get.
I have 53 people in here, but let me tell you something. We may be small, but we are fucking mighty. Okay,
I was about to say
we make shit happen over here.
all right, I will go start that.
Okay, we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Coconuts in the chat for Hector. Dean, welcome in. How are you? Dean? It might have been an accident, y'all. Son, how are you? My beautiful baby. Yeah. Oh, now I'm yawning, y'all. Okay, I'm definitely 26, right? Okay, because it's taking me 2 days. And I just think I just need to recoup on sleep. Because going to bed at 7, getting back up early so I can go back out and getting drunk again and going to bed at like 3 and then trying to recover all day. And oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. It ain't the same. I love you. I love you too. I'm capable of just trying to make it right now. I heard you. Okay.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Lainey. Drop some coconuts for Lainey in the chat. You guys, if you're not following Lainey, what are you doing with your life? Okay. What are you doing with your life? An amazing person, educated, great heart. Okay. Real accomplished. Stop playing. Accidentally hit. Okay. No problem. I figured you did. Yeah. I got you, Janae. I got you. Sometimes you just got to know what the people want. Sometimes you got to know what the people want. Period. Shout out to Shauna holding down the #1 spot in the thigh. Yeah. She got a hand up on her knees and then a bowl on her thigh. So I'm going to go across a few of the headlines for today. Saji, you and I, we can kind of touch on each one if you want to add to whatever that is. And then we'll go ahead and said live. So not Netanyahu declares full occupation of Gaza. According to Is Not Real Media, Chief of Staff, oh damn, it disappeared. Where's all the shit? Where's the information? Oh, y'all don't want to tell me that? Then it went straight to Alligator Alcatraz. CBS Texas Homeland Security Kristi Noem says Alligator Alcatraz will serve as a model for state-run migrant detention centers. And she told CBS in an interview that she hopes to launch a handful of similar detention centers in multiple airports and jails across the country in the coming months. Potential sites are already under consideration in Arizona, Nebraska, and Louisiana. Y'all, immigration is not like a felony. It's, coming here, quote unquote, illegally. It's not like a felony. It's a misdemeanor. It's not, they should not be in jail, and they should not be in any type of Alligator Alcatraz detention centers. There are less than 2% of criminals who are undocumented immigrants. What the fuck are we building? Why the fuck are we building so many detention centers across the South? When I say that out loud, across the South, it's given very much Jim Crow. It's giving very much Confederacy. It's giving very much the North against the South. Oh! The North remembers. Oh! Winter is coming, bitch. The White Walkers are coming. You guys, the White Walkers are coming. Prepare yourself. Okay? Yes, Dean. The White Walkers are coming. And all of them, all of these, this administration, these people, these ICE agencies, these Republicans, these unfortunate looking ass conservative motherfuckers are the White Walkers. I'm convinced. What up, Janae? She said, I got something to say.
Oh, girl, listen, because I recently just found out that they built Alligator Alcatraz, Auschwitz, excuse me, whichever one it is. They built that using FEMA money. That's actually crazy as fuck.
Because mind you, when he was on the campaign trail, he was trying to throw dirt on Kamala Harris' name, talking about they use FEMA money for immigrants, right? Which is exactly what you were doing, which they had never done. But even in his first administration, he took $550 million from FEMA to build detention centers across the border.
And mind you, also he's doing something now, like really with travelers like who come from certain countries. They haven't released a country list. I bet $100 is going to be every country with brown people. But he's talking about like people who come over here like just to travel, like tourists possibly, who usually overstay visas, that they're going to be heavily fined or put into detention centers. So my thing is, he's trying to run the country in more ways than one, because tourism is going to be, if it ain't already, generally speaking, just because I'm from here, I just couldn't imagine living in any other beautiful ass country for real, and traveling to go to Times Square. I don't know, guys. I just would never be doing that if I was from another country, but to each their own.
Hey, Gina.
But I would like for the rest of the world, I like outside of like the citizens in other countries, like how Scotland did they big one and all them folks when he traveled somewhere, they need to be withdrawing that the World Cup would be here. Like certain shit like the Olympics, they need to
that's dangerous.
Right now they need to say we're not doing that shit no more. And watch how many people flip, because that's billions of dollars. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the people care about their pocketbook more than they care about anything else. So the world leaders need to be like, well, hell no, we're not doing it there. Why would anybody be going to a country on the human rights watch list
okay,
for the Olympics,
right,
with foreign people for foreign countries? Are y'all insane?
I mean, motherfucking me, what's that called? Risk my life to fucking be here. I come out here for the Olympics, and then all of a sudden I'm in Alligator Auschwitz. It
happened to the WWE fighter, right? I'm forgetting the name right now.
Oh,
but he came here. He fought against that white dude. That's fudge. I'm really
I know who you're talking about. It was a Hispanic boxer.
But what was the name? He fought against Jake Paul. I'm forgetting the name of the Latino
white guy.
Yeah, but they detained him. They detained him, and they tried to put allegations that he had Julio Cesar Chavez. Yeah, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. They try to say that he had outstanding warrants in Mexico and that he was part of a CTEL.
But they let him get here. They let him fight in the fight to make all the millions of dollars and shit from that fight. And then try to arrest him. I just literally, nobody should be coming. I just, again, don't know why people would be traveling here in general. The Grand Canyon, you guys, please, let's let it go. But
it really ain't nothing to see, bitch. That hoe was on fire.
Please stay home. Like, it's not that serious. I promise to God it's not.
It's I'll send you a postcard of
please,
the Grand Canyon.
I live here and I'm not going to that shit. So please relax. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I think nobody should be traveling here. Like, nobody.
I agree. If anything, bitch, get out. If anything, get out. My thing is, and if I had, this is the moment I wish kind of like my credit score was like an 800, so I can pull out like a $250,000 loan and just leave this bitch because you ain't got to pay the whole back.
I hate to cut you off, but I do want to say that if you do have a credit card, if you're with a credit union, because often they'll write you a check to go to the car lot, like Navy Federal. I'm with Navy and Delta, but like, hey y'all, as far as hospital bills, let me just tie this in. Why are y'all paying that shit? People talking about hospital bills, that's so crazy to me. Let's stop worrying about credit scores. Like, our lives are in danger right now. Okay, like that is the least of my worries, and it should be the least of yours. If you can, like, if you don't have children, y'all, I know it's hard to leave your family behind, but you do have to worry about yourself in times like this. If your mama is old or she don't want to go or they don't think this shit is getting that bad, you need to think about yourself. If you have a remote job, if you're a digital nomad like Portugal, like I said, I got a list of 10 things I made a video about it, but there's several places you can go and you can get out of here, sell every damn thing you got and go.
Is Portugal on your list?
Yes, Portugal is one of the
Mine too.
easiest places to migrate. Portugal, Thailand, Mexico, because you really don't need a visa for a whole year.
Yeah.
And it's cheaper flights, easier to, it's a lot of black expats there in the community. Ghana is one. Hey, no,
Ghana don't like queer people. Though.
Yeah, yeah, that's why I say,
I'm not going to live in hell and then die and go to hell.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I just know the top 10 places of like expats for like women, black women and children. It's where my list at?
I think Canada mad at us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think a lot of people were fleeing there and that they had to kind of.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Canada is the United States in lowercase letters. I'm not sure why people think, okay, it is racist. It's also very expensive to live there. And they have their own dirty little history of brown people too. And what they have done to
and the indigenous.
Yes. So I'm not sure why it's a no for me. It's always been a no, but it's it's not really an easy expat. Like it's yes. So I'm not sure why. That's like any and all people. Like they ask you who you visiting, are you coming to work? They will turn people around. So I don't know, girl. I see a couple people trying to trickle up there, but I'll stay with the whites I know.
For people to like go to like and move in a certain area and stuff like that, because it's always better when you have some familiarity. People are more inclined to move quicker than the very last minute. Like we don't want to wait till martial law is going through the neighborhoods and we're sneaking through the alleyways to kind of get on a fucking and hide in the back of the truck in a trunk to take us to another location to hide out and tell the kids to be quiet. We don't want to get there. And you're more inclined to do that when you have a group of people to go with. You know what I'm saying? So
that's kind of what my social initiative New Roots is. So I'm trying to fundraise. I'm trying to turn it into a 503 first. But it's migrating black women and children to other countries because I already have an international lawyer who people could work with for visas. I know for the top 10 countries that I looked at everything from natural disasters because I don't want to move somewhere and they have a fucking monsoon every year. You get what I'm saying? So I've looked at that. I looked at the education system for kids. I even looked at what cost of living, quality of life, healthcare, crime. You know what I'm saying? I looked at a lot of factors before I came up with my top 10 list because everybody always makes a top 10 list for, black women, but then I had to factor in children, just different things. And then it's, of course, I'm inclusive to trans and intersex women. So I have to look at those too. So my list, I'm upstairs in the bed, but I'll talk about it tomorrow when I go live, where I can really go into depth about the countries and I'm gonna do an ebook about it. But really, Sai's supposed to be we're gonna come up with a date for fundraising of it. But I do black capitalism, quote unquote, is never gonna save us. But I would prefer my $250,000 goal be met by black capitalists. Put your fucking money where your mouth is. If you care about your community, that's why I'm trying to make it this nonprofit so that I can get large donors. You get what I mean? Because it's gonna take about $10,000 per family of 4.
Remind me when we get off here and when we get on the call to tell you about this website that also too gives out funding for good causes too. So I think that'll help. I don't know. Did you also see the grant that I put in the link?
Oh yeah, I saw it.
Yeah. Apply for all that shit because you just never know.
Yeah.
For you, it'd be like 3 months later, and all of a sudden you got $125,000. Like for me, yeah. And I don't know if you guys know they sued the Fearless Fund for trying to give grants to black women and people, BIPOC women, right? I said it was discriminatory or whatever. You can't discriminate, because you're the white tea people. We need some of that money too, even though they're not giving it to anybody else. And when like black women make up about less than 0.1% of money received from venture capitalists. So they sued them, and Fearless Fund won at first, but then they appealed it, took it up to the Supreme Court, and then they lost and said that they could not discriminate and they could not give $20,000 any type of grants to only BIPOC women. But I just came across a grant that is giving $50,000 to Christian entrepreneurs. Isn't that the same form of discrimination? The fuck? And they're going to integrate their Christian beliefs as you go through their program to give you $50,000. They believe in Christian entrepreneurs. Wow. It's crazy work is out here. So I was gonna make a video about that too, but I've been recovering. And that they should talk about like how are you going to they should appeal their ruling, because how are you going to discriminate against me? And then all of a sudden they're doing this over here. So that is what it is. But yeah, y'all, don't come to this motherfucker. Get out. And I think also too, if people start pulling out of the World Cup or the Olympics 2028, then they'll start to begin to make some noise. Trump's executive order on loan forgiveness sparks backlash. What is that? The Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program has allowed government employees and selected nonprofit workers to cancel student loans after 10 years of qualifying payments. Proposed reforms by Donald Trump would enable the U.S. Education Department to revoke loan forgiveness eligibility for organizations engaging in illegal activities, including immigration and discrimination violations. These changes aim to tighten oversight and take effect in mid-2026. They want all these things to happen after the midterm so they can blame the Democrats for any backlash they're going to get. He signed an executive order directing the U.S. Department of Education to revise PSLF eligibility criteria. Trump's actions have drawn significant backlash and criticism from various stakeholders, including borrower advocacy groups, nonprofit organizations, and some lawmakers. My thing is, y'all say they can't give out student loan forgiveness, but you want to incentivize ICE agents that you'll pay off their student loans if they become ICE agents. And let's be fucking for real. The people who are signing up to be ICE agents ain't went to no fucking school.
You know what? I didn't even think about that. You did right about that one. You nailed that one. You nailed that one because I sure didn't think about that.
I'm like, bro, are you kidding me? What is happening? Welcome to America. This is America. Oh, let me see if I got that sound. Because every time we say something about these stupid motherfuckers, I'm just going to play the sound and say, this is America. This is...
Jess, you need to look up This is America by Residente.
Residente?
This is America.
I need a short.
This is America.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Let me add it to my favorites. I almost got too many favorites because they not adding no more. Hold on. I will start with T. Q R S. There we go.
This is America.
Yeah. So welcome, residents.
Yeah, you need to. It's called This is America, and it is by Residente. He gave credit to Childish Gambino in the middle of the song, but he put the spin to it, and he included like all of the Latino and African diaspora, and then what's happening to the Black community, what's happening to the indigenous, and the freaking like cinematography, the video itself. It gives me chills when I watch it. I don't know if it's TikTok friendly though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put it up on TikTok just in case. And then I can't play the whole video.
Can you please just hear me out? No, all
We're
work
on
management
YouTube,
platforms
too.
are the same. They take
So
forever
we
to
don't wanna
learn.
get
and
any. I'm just gonna come. Is that it?
Estamos aquí. Oye, que estamos aquí. Estamos dentro del menú. Tupac se llama Tupac.
I cannot wait till I'm fucking fluent in Spanish. Okay? Can I get some coconuts for the future, bitch?
You've been on that. You've been on that app 3 years. You ain't fluent yet. Oh my
Yo
god.
necesito, Saji, practicar conmigo. Necesito, Sajida, practicar conmigo. Something like that.
You know what you sound like on Bridesmaids at the end? When she said la azul quiere comer. That seems so insanely funny to me, y'all. That scene was wickedly funny. Oh my god.
Bitch, I am dead. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let me see if I can even. Let me see. Pull it up, brides.
But yes, Jess, please watch the video when you're like, I'm bored, I want to watch it, because there's a scene where an immigrant is breastfeeding her baby. Well, not an immigrant, sorry. A woman is breastfeeding her baby through the border fence.
Wow.
Because it's to illustrate that they deported her husband and her son. That shit makes me cry. And then
my god, that's so sad.
You need to watch it. It's like it makes you cry, but then it also gives you chill, because at the end you'll see the end.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna watch it when I get off here. Let me see. Hold on.
Spanish together in school. And so I would just like to say to you and to everyone here, gracias para vivir en la casa, en las escuelas, en el azul marcada. Tienes con vivir en las fortalezas. And gracias. Thank you.
When this girl was the
Not
maid of honor
Janae
at her
said that's how I say it, yeah.
And vivir las casas.
Con el azul.
Y'all, let me tell you about a win I had today. I'm in Texas, right? And Texas is purple. Hey Tree, hey baby, I love you. Texas is purple. I don't care what nobody's saying. But there's a lot of rednecks here. So anytime you meet white tea people, it's 50-50.
When this girl was the maid of honor at her big sister's wedding, she
it's like playing roulette, right? You don't know if they're going to be for Trump or against Trump, so you just don't bring it up. And I was sitting at the bar, $2 margarita today, and I have this shirt on, in which you guys have seen in the Discord. And I was like, damn, should I wear it? Because it could be a little whatever. So I was like, oh, you guys, don't judge me. I'm about to take off my shirt. It's a little, not controversial, but a little whatever. He was like, oh, if it says fuck Trump, I'm with it. And, when I heard white tea people say that, I'm like, okay. Well, all right. I'm feeling that. I ain't going to jump right in. You know what I'm saying? But I'm feeling it. So I was like, oh, I like that. I like that answer. But then he said something else about like politics and how stupid he is, and in this fucking economy, in this world, and this stupid ass administration. I'm like, okay. So we can get into this. We can have this conversation. So it was a little refreshing to meet some accomplices today, because you never really fucking know. So yeah, that was a win, because anytime you don't get set up. Yeah. So he said it first. I ain't jump right in. You know what I'm saying? Let me feel you out a little bit more. Let me see, because if you can start speaking, making common sense, because sometimes if you set up and you really support Trump, you won't say some of the things that you'll give it up. You won't be able to talk intelligently. You won't be able to discuss policy. You won't be able to discuss the things that, because we were also talking about, he was bigging up his wife, like she's a better this than me. She's the one that taught that. And I talked about how, like, women could teach you everything that you know, how to brush your teeth, how to wash your ass, how to clean your ass. Some of the boys, how to stand up and pee, what clothes to wear. Then you go to school and the teacher teaches you how to read, do math. Some of your professors are also women, and then you're like, women can't lead, right? And even when you go to your father, people like, ask your mama. You know what I'm saying? But then you want to turn around. So it was not only was it, refreshing to see, your white tea counterparts, for humanity, saying fuck Donald Trump. Also to bigging up women and bigging up his wife, who was also there. They always expose them. Yeah, all you got to do is get in conversation and ask and say some of these things and ask questions about the policy and see where they're really thinking. They can't help it because most of them. And the thing that I like most is he said they're in a fucking cult. You can't get them out of the cult. They love their cult leader, and I'm like, okay, because when you in the cult, it's hard for them to call themselves the cult members, right? So I kind of had to have the conversation a little bit so it wouldn't get set up, but it was very refreshing because I go to the same place a lot and I talk to a lot of the white tea people, and of course they're going to be friendly, but you don't really know. And he was like, yeah, that other white lady that comes up here, we was talking to her and she was like, I like Trump. And she's like, oh no, I love Trump. And then he was like, I was surprised. He was like, no, you don't. You can't. You know what I mean? Don't get it confused about being friends or just geeking at the fucking bar, bitch, because they'll vote away your rights in a quick second. Even your slave master had a couple of good conversations with the slaves every now and then.
Yeah, that's why I trust them when I.
Excuse me. There's one of them in here. They tried to choke you.
I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
They tried to pray over you. That's what they do. Them Christians.
Yeah,
they
you praying, but I'm praying hard.
They curse you with a prayer.
You pray to your God, but I pray to another one. He said, I got you, baby. Don't worry about it. I got
What's
you, baby.
interesting about this cult that needs to be studied for me is the leader itself, because from what I've, the men should be attractive. You get what I'm saying? They usually are seemingly practicing what they preach. You get what I'm saying? So for them to be such thumpers of a Bible, he literally don't remember that time they tried to put his hand on it? It probably electrocuted him, but he did move his hand. I don't think he put his hand on the Bible. He said no. But he's also not a Christian. I'm not sure where they getting that from.
Lies. He said it. He said, I'm not a Christian. And I get where some people can say, he said, I'm not a Christian, but he's not. He don't know the Bible. He don't not know one fucking scripture. He said, 2 Corinthians, bitch.
Mind you, if they care so much about the Bible, him making a Trump Bible, what is that about? Y'all don't care? Well, never mind.
And then included his own, the day that God saves me.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then said this one is $1,000. This one's special. This one's special. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Is this the one I want to?
Real leader, and he's going to do a job. And I appreciated that statement.
That's when he put the Bible upside motherfucking down, bitch. Okay, this one I want to show you.
Let's talk about the race here in Iowa. It's getting really, really competitive, very neck and neck between you and Cruz. There's an entity called Central Marketing against you.
Well, let's take Cruz.
Let me just add,
doing that.
He shouldn't be doing it. We don't know. I don't know for a fact.
Believe me, after I saw that, I said, it's him. He shouldn't be doing that. Very unethical.
Well, let me ask you, because one of the potential attack lines has to do with an answer you gave to Frank Luntz months ago when you said that you've never asked God for forgiveness. Do you regret making that remark?
No, I have great relationship with God. I have great relationship with the evangelicals. In fact, nationwide, I'm up by a lot. I'm leading everybody. But I like to be good. I don't like to have to ask for forgiveness. And I am good. I don't do a lot of things that are bad. I try and do nothing that's bad. I live a very different life than probably a lot of people would think. And I have a very great relationship.
Hold on.
And
that man was on his neck that whole interview. He was not letting up.
Mind you, he said always or just now, bitch, because you ain't always been no good motherfucker.
That man said, I have great relationship. What? That's not even the right way to say the sentence. I have great, even with the
I tell y'all, Trump missed his calling, bitch. He should have been a fucking comedian.
I'm way up. Bigly, the numbers are. What's going on? Every time he started talking, they ask him a simple question. They'd be like, "Well, how was your day yesterday, Mr. President?" He said, people, they're doing. The people are doing bad things. Bad things are being done by the people.
And Obama,
because Sleepy Joe, God damn. Oh, brother.
Oh my goodness. Hold on. This ain't the one when I think.
Very great relationship with evangelicals, and I think that's why I'm doing so well with Iowa.
The life you have now, when you say that you try to do good, that sounds very different from decades of tabloid media coverage in New York, in which
Nick.
Some of your wilder escapades were.
Well, I'm talking about over the last number of years.
Okay.
I've been, I'm leading a very good life. I try to lead a good life, and I have. And frankly, the reason I'm doing so well in Iowa and leading the polls, including the CNN poll, where I'm 33 to 20 in Iowa.
Hey, son, how you doing, baby? That ain't the one I was looking for, but I'm finna find.
Let's just talk about the race here in Iowa. It's getting really competitive, very neck and neck between you and Cruz. There's an entity called Central Marketing Incorporated. It's polling people in Iowa.
Hold on. This won't let me stop it. Oh, that's the camera, bitch. I'm stupid. My bad, y'all.
I'm
trying to close the wrong shit. Okay.
Hey,
How you doing,
Jess.
huh?
Hey, Jenny. Hey, Saj.
Hey.
How you doing?
I just want y'all to know that we're looking at the beginning of the end in these videos with two men who might have possibly had a semblance of sense at the time they were doing this interview. I mean, look at Trump alone. Them hair plugs is fresh, bitch. That's a fresh toupee out the plastic.
Rip me out the plastic. I'm acting brand new.
Fresh toupee out the plastic.
Excuse me, who did that?
His orange bronzer. His orange bronzer. Bitch, halfway Dewey. Look at that. Look at that. Back when they had said Jake Tapper, an actual motherfucking journalist. Look at this. This is when they halfway had sense. Now look at this. Let me tell y'all something. Donald Trump, because you said he feel like you missed his call. He missed his calling as a comedian. Let me tell you something. Trump didn't miss his calling. He is right where he always wanted to be, a stunt queen.
Big stunt queen.
A stunt queen.
The biggest stunt queen
The
of all time.
biggest stunt queen to ever stunt out here in these streets. That could be his claim to fame, in all honesty, when we get up out this mess, because we're going to get the fuck up out of this bitch. Absolutely. But he's nothing but a stunt queen. Why was that motherfucker on the roof today?
Hold on, what?
Out there talking to the roof. You didn't see that shit? Jess.
He do so much. There's no way we can all keep up.
Bitch.
No way.
Please.
With every single thing? No.
Please pull it up.
Yo, I swear to God. Hold on.
Roll
I
the
literally
footage.
just pulled down my fucking notifications and my thread say Trump was spotted on the roof of the White House.
What did I say? What did I say?
And I clear my notifications before I start the live so I can see when all the donuts come in and I can separate them.
So you also told us Kamala was going. Now wait a minute, Taylor. Now, see, that's why we're not together. This is why we're not together.
Guarantee
what is
he's
wrong
planning
with
on
you?
putting up a massive golden Trump and or MAGA sign on the top of the White House. Please, somebody. Mario!
Somebody has to. We have to stop. It has to end.
It has to
guys.
stop.
It
We gotta
literally
do-
has to end.
We got to draw the line
Somewhere.
somewhere. This is crazy. What do you mean a statue? Nobody wants to look at that shit. Y'all,
this can't be real.
The Republicans impeached Bill Clinton for getting a blowjob, just for getting his shit wet by a bitch who wasn't his wife. What are
But this
we
nigga
doing?
can fucking steal it from a bitch. And they like,
Where
yeah,
is
that's
the
how you do it.
conviction?
Obama wore a tan suit. You know what I'm
And they
saying?
about lost.
And that tarnished his legacy.
Bitch, they
and they ain't kept Obama name out his mouth since. I need an opinion for
I'm telling you, if they attempt to even stunt and try to put Obama in some form
Yeah,
of
I just saw that today. That they're moving forward. Girl, please.
I want to be really clear about what will take place. Two things. Y'all try and come after y'all try and come after Obama, and y'all ban anime. I swear for God.
I'm not gonna lie. This anime thing is a
So they talking about banning anime in real life?
Yeah,
Girl,
that was part of Project 2025. We knew it was coming. Well, for those of us that read, to be clear.
Oya said she needed an opinion. Hold on, really quick. Oya, let me play this one.
I'm gonna mute up.
Last video really quick because this one took me out. Hold on. I don't get why when I press play, because
I wouldn't want to get into it.
You mentioned the Bible. You've been talking about how it's your favorite book. And you said, I think last night in Iowa, some people are surprised that you say that. I'm wondering what one or two of your most favored Bible verses are and why.
I wouldn't want to get into it because to me that's very personal. You know, when I talk about the Bible, it's very personal. So I don't want to get into verses. I don't want to get into.
There's no verse that means a lot to you that you think about or cite.
The Bible means a lot to me, but I don't want to get into specifics.
Even to cite a verse that you like.
I don't want to do that.
You're an Old Testament guy or a New Testament
guy? Probably equal. I think it's just an incredible. The whole Bible is an incredible. I joke very much so. They always hold up the Art of the Deal. I say my second favorite book of all time, but I just think the Bible is just something very special.
Have you ever read the Quran? Do you have a view of that?
I have not. I have not read.
What's your view of that as a piece of important world history?
Well, it's certainly a piece of world history, and lots of things are happening, but it's not something that I have a lot of interest in. I would like to find out what's happening, why there's hatred, why there's, I mean, you look at what's going on in the world, and it's wonderful to say, hey, let's not look at Sweden, and let's not look at Norway, and let's not look at different places, but you look at what's happening with the Quran, it's a pretty scary thing.
Bro,
he has no idea.
You want to know what's crazy?
He has no idea what that is.
You want to know what's crazy? He actually sounds like he could have made some semblance of sense. He actually sounds like he could have made some semblance of sense, bitch, compared to where he is today. That's crazy. That's crazy. But he didn't have not nary a clue what the fuck he was talking about.
They said you like Old Testament and New Testament. He said, equal.
Cause he can't read, y'all. He can't read. He can't.
Somebody got their fingers talking. They got their finger on it.
Oh, when I talk about the Bible, that's very personal to me. So I don't really want to get into verses and blah blah blah, blah 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 blah.
I just fool me once, shame on you. Fool me.
Can't get fooled. You can't get fooled again.
And then just drop me back down.
You said drop you back down? Somebody said drop me back.
I came up here to say one thing and then you can drop me back down because I'm driving down the road.
Okay, go ahead.
Nigga, what?
Nigga, what is that?
Nigga, what?
Equal both. Bigly.
You can drop me down, Jess.
Got you. I'm typing.
And you want to know what's crazy? I got pissed off all over again because not only did people allow this man into office once, they did it twice. This is insanity.
There's an old saying in Tennessee. I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee.
The king.
Shame on you.
Yeah.
It fooled me. You can't get fooled again.
And
so
There's
an old saying.
Okay, really quick. Oh yeah. Welcome in. She said she needed some advice on something. What you got going on, baby?
Okay, so I have this friend and she really petty. Her name is Orisha.
Wait a minute.
She did something really fucking petty. So she had got into it with her baby daddy because she was gone for the weekend doing humanitarian services, yada yada, for her job that may or may not be with the federal government. And she told that nigga, like, if I did have a new nigga, trust me, there will be signs, you will know. She goes to pick up her baby today. You know, she's just really excited to see her baby. And this nigga got a whole fucking attitude. And so she told him that I need you to maybe pick her up Friday because I'm getting a new mattress. And he asked, why are you getting a new mattress? And I was like, for the supposed new nigga, because I don't want my new niggas sleeping on a bum nigga's imprint. Is that petty?
I mean,
I
it is
love
what
it.
it is, right?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably the wrong person to ask advice for about talking to a man
Because you
we
like
know
that's
how.
right up my alley, bitch.
Yeah, I don't do that. I don't really like to hear them say things, so I don't say things to them. For the I say things to them for the, and my respect is not speaking to them if I don't have to.
That part.
Now, mind
I'm
you,
not mad at it.
he accused Orisha of being on a bay vacation while she was out doing humanitarian services with her job. And you know, Orisha kind of got pissed off and let him know, don't get Orisha twisted, baby.
It's projection.
I can
It's
have a new
projection.
one any time of the day, week. They got motherfuckers at my job trying to holler at me.
It's projection.
It's
It's
projection.
projection. You might want to flip that question back on him.
Well, I don't care
And
because we're legally separated. So,
well, he deemed it necessary to ask you.
Thank you.
What's good for the
Shauna,
goose is
showing
good for
love
the
to
gander. Let me
panel.
tell you something. You got to start treating these niggas how they treat you. Because that's the only way they're going to learn at this point. I'm not saying that to be rude. I'm not trying to disparage my men folk in any capacity, but I want to be real honest with the day and age that we're living in. For those of us that are built with empathy, loyalty, building of community, who understand what it means to want to build a life with somebody or build the foundation of a relationship to build a life with somebody, these niggas are coming to us hat in hand with half understanding of what it means to function at themselves, but want to care enough about they dinglings, they Peter whackers, that they know they need to stick it in something every now and again. And what better way to do that is then to hitch your horse to the giddy up of somebody else who has it better than you, without you having to come with work to be done, but thinking that mediocre meat is enough to get the job done, to allow somebody to want to be in connection with you. They think it is enough, when at the end of the day, bitch, it's barely scratching the surface.
Son. I didn't do it, son. I don't know why you in here reading me down like that.
What? Baby,
it sounded like you was yelling at us.
No, I'm speaking over us as a unit. As somebody who is, and I've openly said, while yes, biologically, in alignment with my men folk, however, and comma pause, bitch, I'm femme at the end of the day. I'm black, femme, and gay at the end of the day. What it means to lay with them, these niggas are not loyal. Literally. Baby, the same expectations they're putting on you is the same expectations that they expect you to be able to commit to, while they get free reign to run out into the community and pump they Peter whackers into anything they feel free to do, because they know they have you at home waiting for them. They get the benefit of being able to go out and fuck without regard, knowing that they can come home to a home-cooked meal, knowing that they can come home and the baby's going to be washed, fed, and taken care of, knowing that they ain't got to worry about it because you already did it. No, baby,
all I got is rice cakes for your ass.
Good for the gander.
And you know, Orisha told him, like, you don't have no responsibilities. Like, you live in a nice ass condo. You only have to watch the baby, like, when I ask. You only pay daycare once a month because Orisha pays them on the 1st and is due the 1st and the 15th. Yeah, you live in the life, like, you know, and Orisha has been holding it down and not asking you for shit. So Orisha might take a trip to the States and have a little fun on the East Coast. Who knows? Who fucking knows?
Live your best life. Living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you.
Because we're not in this day that we are watching the systematic destruction of the rollback of rights for the LGBTQ plus community, women across this, but the men still want to lay with us. What are we doing? Who do we call? Because it ain't Ghostbusters.
Literally just bragging about you the other day. Literally yesterday. Wasn't I, Janae and Saji?
Yeah, and see,
I was just bragging about
it's
you
not
dating.
about dating because I don't know what you about to say, but I will say when you brag on a man, they usually will make you a liar. Because I found myself bragging on Casso the other day, and I found myself bragging about somebody else too. I think I said all of their names. Actually, I was like, like when I'm saying something about men, and I bring up a men, like terrible men, and I'm like, Jamal, Dayton, Casso, Declan, none of them are getting upset.
I said they never be like, you're lumping us up because they know he not that nigga. Like I'm not talking about you. Because I literally been saying that all week.
But only hit dogs holler, unfortunately. And I'm not saying that against any of these men. I want to be really clear.
Hold on, who trying to marry me?
But Dayton, very much a good man. One of the first things I ever said to Dayton when
Who trying to marry you?
That's a good man, Savannah. Oh y'all, y'all get married, y'all. I too.
I already got my job believing that we married. I got a picture of her on my desk.
Let me call your future baby dad because you wilding out.
Your future ex baby daddy in law.
Stop! That stuff was so soft.
Then I said, you know what? That's why I appreciate like about dating Jamal. Then like when we're talking about these, these things, then they're like, not all men and not me because they know I'm not talking about you.
Right.
That's a good man, Savannah. Right?
Because that is a good man,
Savannah. A good man. Because my virginity was trying to grow back. Shit.
See, I talk good about you when you're not even in the room, okay?
That is very much true. Because I was present for both of them. I was present for both of those lives.
Thank you.
I was present. I was there for both of them when Jess complimented Dayton, and then when Janae complimented Cass and Dayton, Declan. I'll shut my fat ass up.
Y'all not in the same too. How do you want us to say it? Because the men that are kind of on the fence, they want us to say like not all men so they can feel good and have an out to say. You know what I mean?
So I'm like, find one of these good niggas.
Males. These males. The males with
I think you do it well when you say males because you don't grip them in the same category by saying
because I don't want males to confuse themselves with real fucking men. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you do that.
Where we find one of these good men because
I've started doing that too.
I clean and I got a fat ass. And I'm
Hold on, wait, what?
Let me see it. Let me see it. Bend over. Let me see it.
I'm not about to show y'all nothing.
No, yeah, y'all gonna shut the whole line down, even though
she's shown us before though. Y'all just don't remember.
Look at the cock of your head to the side. You got a peach.
Janae got that peach and that honey garlic fried chicken.
Oh my God.
That ain't left my soul since you said it.
She can't stop thinking about it.
Since she said it, I ain't stopped thinking about it. I'm like, what? I'm trying to see what Debbie be
just trying to find a good guy. Like I don't even want nothing from you. I just want one more baby.
Focus on no. Just focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. And like you attract what you like.
To grow back.
You attract what you like, what you want, and it comes. That's why the shadow work is very important.
Yes.
Guys. People don't know why you would sometimes attract certain type of people because we're not digging. The subconscious is more powerful than the conscious, right? And you don't know what you're attracting because we haven't done the deep work, shadow work, and why you feel this way. Like, and I've said this before, like in the past, and I can bring this up because I've done the work on this. Like, why do I keep getting with men that need me and not want me? Why do I? And then I had to dig into the fact that why do I need to be need? Why do I need to have to feel like I need to be needed? Where did that go wrong? Like, why don't you just need you for yourself? And this is when I'm back. Like, if I got a car, why would I give it a nigga that ain't got no car? Because he's gonna need me to take him everywhere, which means I'll know everywhere he go, or allegedly know everywhere he go. He'll need to ask me for it. He'll probably stay. Like, but fuck that shit, bitch.
Jess, get off me.
Don't need me. I want you to want me, and I want to want you. I don't want to need you either.
I also believe that multiple things can be true at once in this conversation, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is true.
Because there are more bad people than there are good. For example, if you rob people, you're probably not going to rob a robber because they understand how robbing works. They have cameras, they have a weapon, you know, they see suspicious people riding by their homes. However, the robber is definitely going to go after somebody who's a perfect victim. That doesn't make you not aligned with yourself, because you're targeted by people who are predators, which is male by definition, historically speaking, right? So they mask who they are, right? But see, life happens around you regardless in the universe. You get what I'm saying? The only thing you can do is be aligned to protect yourself and be able to listen to your intuition and not fall for certain shit.
Janae,
right? But it doesn't stop things from happening to you. So I don't want this to get lost in this part of the conversation, because it is an extremely important part of the conversation. You can become a victim, and there was nothing you could have done differently that would have stopped you from being a victim of a male.
You are true about that too.
So what you're telling me is I just need to marry Jess and stop attracting light-skinned demons with green eyes and Louisiana
definitely don't do no light skin. Chocolate is
okay.
Yeah, definitely gotta go chocolate.
Oya, you know I love you immensely.
Definitely gotta go chocolate.
You know I love you immensely.
You couldn't help
You
it.
knew
definitely marry me.
you
definitely marry me.
I didn't walk down.
You knew what that was walking towards you when you saw it in its original font. You knew what
did
you
not know.
You knew.
I did not know. I did not know. I
You
did
knew.
not know.
You knew that light skinned nigga came with good
18,
dick,
he was
good
28.
Peter Whacker. You knew he came with good Peter Whacker. You knew he was tall and scrumdiddlyumptious and looked at how he wanted to look with them hazel eyes that hypnodicked you, because it was both the eyes and the Peter Whacker.
I wasted my whole 20s. Like,
the
I get
motherfucking
it.
Johnson down there. He got you. The same way Lucius Lyon got Cookie, the same way that light-skinned nigga got you, baby. But here's the thing. You and then the Louisiana act, you knew. You
When he
said
you
you
my
saw
old lady
potential.
now.
You saw potential.
Someone said potential is just what you see in a person. It's just what you would do if you were in their shoes.
That is correct.
That is correct.
We ain't bringing
That
no
is
sand to the
correct.
beach, y'all.
What
We ain't
you
bringing
see,
no
what
sand
you
to the
see for somebody else does not mean that's what they see for themselves or what they're even capable or willing to do for themselves.
Because that is my biggest problem. If I'm going to say that, if we're going to sit up here, I will openly say that is my biggest problem.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's not a lie. Absolutely. We see potential in other people and we say, well, if I'm beside them because I know how I would go to get to that pathway, we can do that together. And I can bring out the best in them. And we put ourselves in positions to get hurt unnecessarily. All for the sake of sometimes wanting to help people who cannot see what you see.
I also think it's important.
They not only brought you up because I only invited you up because you said imagine yourself at dinner with a high value man.
I wanted to skip
what
that.
would you have to offer him? But I wanted to know, like, what does a high value man? And I ain't gonna lie, that was gonna be one of the topics this week. Is like, what is a high value man? And as a high value man, what would he expect from a woman? What do you, when you say
I'm not
like,
gonna lie, that's such a red pill talking point though.
Yeah.
What would you expect a woman to be offering? Anytime they use the word high value man, well, you know,
Does she have to be college educated?
Well, one I got knew is they name broke. They name broke. He on a fixed income, but he ain't broke. Okay.
Does she have to speak another language? Like, what is it? What is it? I don't know.
Yeah, I think more so like I don't like I was gonna say what Emperor said. I don't like the terminology because it's been used by a lot of these like Janae said, like red pill.
Rest in hell, like, Kevin Samuels. Rest in hell.
Yeah, like
Rest in hell is wild.
These men talking
and
about
he got caught with the same type
count.
of woman. He told them they don't never get no nigga.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This don't even have nothing to do with dating question as much as it do just the question of what do you bring in a relationship. I'm not never selling myself to no nigga. I would never answer that question like, well, you know, I got a college degree. I do this. That shit seemed crazy as hell to me. The bulletin point list what I am. So man, if he don't see that, then I'm cool on it. But I don't date men, so I'm leaving it.
So
And
that's
I'm
gonna be the
saying I don't
topic.
date. I'm not dating in general. Is what I'm saying. I haven't been dating since I had my children, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I probably won't date until. You know what? Never shit. I built asexual, to be honest. So
what if that man is trying to date you?
Well, then I take it back. What
quick things change. So I think the question should be: what is a high value man, and what do they look for in a woman? And let's just talk about
I wouldn't date him, but I would
realism
love
of this questions.
I would love to get to know him better. I would like to be a really close friend of his. I would like to tell him secrets and he tell me secrets. And we watch our favorite movies and I know what his favorite food is and I cook it. But I mean, I'm not talking about date. Like I'm not in that space. You know what I'm saying? I would like to text him all the time. I would love to always be texting that man. So if y'all know what I'm talking about, let him know.
Very
I'm
easy question. Which part is easy, Dave? What's a high value man, or what is and what is a high value man looking for? Because I think we also have to pay attention. I mean, you know, note the fact that even quote unquote high value men or men, they all want something different, right? They're raised different. They want different things. I think not one quote unquote high value man wants one certain type of woman. You know what I mean? They don't like, oh, she has to have this and she have that. This is a white tea man who's married to a black woman, and her content is about living the soft life. And it wasn't about necessarily her having this and having that. He talks about how he pussy whips. He loves the way that she smells. You know, he gives her space and room and opportunity to do whatever it is that she loves, and she started selling wigs and things. So I'm like, it could be different for anybody. Castle Dragon who? Roman.
I never sold myself to like my ex, but like he knew I was a good woman, and like because we kind of had the same upbringing, so he knew I was a good woman. But now he just knows me as that good woman who will be bouncing on somebody else's penis.
Hold on, what? Wait, hold on, huh?
Well, all right, never mind. The joke went over. Never mind.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that Joshua guy. I see. He's a black Trump supporter. They get on my goddamn nerve.
Listen,
what constitutes? I mean, I get what constitutes a good man, but the Bible says when a man finds a woman, he finds a good thing. I didn't see it in there the other way around. But then again, a lot of people don't even follow the Bible. Not even the Christians. You know.
If you know how to work a drill,
can I tell you what a high? Oh, sorry, I had a
go
lag.
ahead.
Can I tell you what a high value man is to me?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Somebody that can. This is gonna sound corny as hell, but somebody that can make me laugh. Like if you got me belly laughing.
I get it, because niggas is not funny.
No, for real. Like if you can make me laugh, I love that. If you love my hyperfixations, like if this week I'm super interested in learning about something and you ask me about it, or you bring me a new fact that I haven't heard about it or whatever, or send me a video because something you saw made you think of me, I love that. Somebody that's not gonna force me to work out.
You don't even have to work out. You're so skinny.
You guys, who is Dame? I'm getting confused in the chat.
Dame is it's somebody on TikTok. It's just a creator.
Okay, well that didn't help me with shit, Saj. I've clearly figured that out.
Okay, yeah.
Is Dame the black guy?
Okay, let me tell you something, Roman. I love to hear that. You know, think great things are happening, but I hate when people come in my live and tell me what's happening in another live to send people from my live to another live.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't say they was fighting.
No. Roman came in here and said Casso is dragging him, and I said, and I even said dragging who. So too, and that's the thing, because I even left out of my backup to go see what the fuck was going on. And we don't want to be distracted. We're having a good conversation. Respectfully, Roman, I know you didn't do it intentionally. You know what I mean? But Yeah, that's not. It's not my
one
thing.
more.
It's called
A high value man for me is like you knowing that like it's the little things for me. Like I don't need like expensive shit. I need you to understand that I'm a fucking nerd. I like to go to museums in every city that I go to, zoos in every city that I go to. I need you to understand that like the value of time and spending time together is really something that's important to me. Monetary gifts are fucking lame as fuck. Show me how you can commit to me and just, I don't know, spend time with me. Like you're playing a game, I'm reading a book. Like that
it's
type
also
of
too
deal.
about just not only knowing yourself but knowing your partner. Like if you know yourself, you know what your love language is, and that's different for everybody, right? And being able to express that to your partner. Like sometimes we love people the way we want to be loved, and not how they want or need to be loved. Because we get caught up in the treat people how you want to be treated. Like if I know my love language is acts of service and gifts, I may do acts of service for you and I may give you gifts. But that may not be your primary love language. Yours may be affection, touch, or it may be quality time. Because I can do stuff for you and give you money, but not spend as much time with you. So you're not going to feel loved because that's not your love language, right? So it's important to know your partner and know what they want and give them that and not what you want. And then express to them what you want so they can give you that and not just give you what they would want in return. Just don't show me what you want. Tell me what you need in return and I can give you that, and vice versa.
Considering your partner, because a lot of people do not, I'm gonna say men, a lot of men do not consider their partners, right? And when y'all talking about this little thing, it's like if I go to the gas station and I know that you always get a Snicker, every time I go to the gas station, I'm gonna get you a Snicker bar. Mm-hmm. So when y'all see them tweets or you see TikToks where they be like a lady left a man because he brought the wrong cookies home, that's because for 15 fucking years she be eating the same brand of cookies, and for 15 years he never took the time to remember her favorite fucking snacks. And after 15 years, she just realized that man was never thinking of her, considering her, and she's probably spent the last 15 years of her life considering him in every aspect of her life.
Well, they don't act like it's a big group of options out there.
Yeah,
that's also slim too. Let's not get into the pool of even decent or good options is big either.
I want women to also speak up when something is bothering you, because men are not mind readers, right? Yes, we can't have
I agree.
You have to tell a man something that's bothering you, and you also have to give people time to address an issue, right? So if somebody has been leaving cabinet doors open for 15 years, and then they start dating you and you like, that's crazy as hell. Well, how would you getting cups out and just leaving this actually happened to me. Why you keep leaving the cabinet doors open? And they like, oh damn, I thought if you brought it up and then the next day he does it, you still got to give time. Like it's a change of habit. You got to give a window. You get what I'm saying? You got to allow people time to correct a mistake. But I implore you to say things that are bothering you, because if you don't, you start having pent up resentment and frustration towards your partner.
That nigga do.
And everything they do will start to pot, like, and that is actually a you thing and not the partner
like,
itself.
Bitch, are you breathing again?
Oh my God. What are you? Oh, I just hate how he tie his shoes. That's how that starts to. That's how that starts to wear out. And I do want to. I want to land my plan with this last point. It's specifically about cheating. If you take a man back for cheating, you have to forgive that man for cheating, and you cannot keep bringing that shit up. Because I can't. Yeah, see, that's what I was going to say. I can't do it. I can't do it. But what's the point of saying you forgave somebody for something and then? Because I mean, if it shattered your trust, maybe you trying to build it back. I don't know how women come back from cheating. Like I have tried once, and I could never do it again. Right? You know what I'm saying? But because I just realized that everything that I thought I knew about you, you know what I'm saying? I had distrust for you, and then you telling me you want to sit on the phone with me every time you leave the house. It is like we can't live like that for the rest of the time. You get what I'm saying? So if you have an issue with somebody, and you do give them the window to address the issue, or you're forgiving them for something, don't keep bringing it up. Or if you cannot move forward, leave. because both of y'all sitting there miserable. And I also want y'all to leave when men are mistreating you or you don't feel loved in a space or considered, because men will do it. The best thing men do is think about their damn self. They hop up out of there. And think about when men leave women, how women fall out screaming, hooting, hollering, talk about all they tolerated from a man. And now he just gonna up and leave. You need to up and leave as well. Men put themselves first, and so should you. And if you got children, you damn sure should be putting yourself first.
Well, welcome in, China. How you doing, love?
Hi, ladies.
How you feeling?
How are you?
Good.
Feeling okay. I'm loving the conversation.
Yes. Come on now. What do you want to add to tonight's conversation?
I just wanted to add, you guys really caught my attention, or piqued my interest rather, with the high value man and high value woman. And I was telling Saji in the comments, I feel like I'm a high value woman myself, but when I try to find my match, someone, I'm a sapiosexual, so I'm attracted to intelligence. I need to be able to have a conversation with you. The connection has to be there, the vibe, everything. Also, I'm a goddamn blurred. I like going to cons. I still cosplay at my ancestral age. I live my life unapologetically. So it's really hard to find men out there like that. And especially men, I guess, around my age, because it's always the younger ones that want to talk to me.
They say, "Mommy."
Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm not trying to be in a hostile out of groove back situation, and I don't want to get into a situation where I'm taking care of you, and it doesn't have to be financial. But then I don't want it to. I don't know. That's just maybe I'm in my own head the way I think about it sometimes.
No, yeah. I mean, you're not wrong in your own thinking, because again, I feel like we're not all a monolith, and we all want and need different things. So it's okay for you to feel and want what you want. And then I feel like obviously when we're authentic to ourselves, we can attract the person that is for us, instead of trying to be what society say we need to be, say we need to like, or say how we're, supposed to do it. But Dayton, welcome in as well. How you doing? We got a high value man right here on the panel.
Rest in hell, Kevin Samuels.
Kevin Samuels. Hey Dayton, how you feeling, love?
Hey, what's going on, Jess? I'm gonna dodge that comment.
I had 2 more
I was
things,
listening
Jess.
to
No,
your,
she was talking about
man.
Kevin Samuels.
Either way it goes, I dodge it. But I was just listening while I was sitting here in my office. Now I'm smoking a cigar outside now. The question is that when you have a
I think I
high
froze up.
value woman,
I was gonna add family values.
Hold on, really quick.
And having our own.
I don't think she can hear. Can she hear us?
yeah, she's in that time zone where internet is jacked up.
Can you hear us, Saji? Okay, go ahead, Dave.
She may come back in again, but it's not a hard question to answer, but it depends on what you have for your values as a person, what you're looking for. People tend to put the high value as your career choice, your financial standings, and everything like that.
I could hear you, but I was parking, so I was lagging. So
Okay,
I kind of
okay.
spoke over, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
It says mute.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with her. Jump in a drop her and she can come back.
Okay. My bad. Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, she probably heard my voice and probably losing it right now.
Oh my God.
But, but with that being said, now my definition of it, my personal definition, because you can only go off of yourself. You can't project anything else. You only go off to yourself. But the young lady beneath me said something that was awesome. If you cannot meet the person in an intelligent conversation where every other word out their mouth ain't bitch, motherfucker, and pussy, and that's a turn off. That's not cute. And you can be as cute as you think you are, but that's not cute. But what you're going to attract is you're going to attract that person that thinks that's cute.
I'm sorry. What did you say? Could you repeat that? I'm not being facetious. I couldn't hear. I was doing weird shit with the phone.
I'm gonna start over again. That's all right. I'll start over again. I said what the young lady underneath me said was excellent. You want to match with somebody that's on your level. Meaning that me, myself, I wouldn't date someone who has a nastier mouth than me. That's no good. You know, and to have a conversation with a woman and she out curse you, goddamn. You know, that's not cute at all. Now, it may be for somebody else. I'm sorry, maybe for somebody else. But you'll generally see those women by themselves. But I go on to say is that when you deal with people, you have to deal with them on an intellect. The intellect got to be right there. And if that's not there, then now you're looking for other things, replacements. Now you're looking for, oh, she's sexy, she's cute. You know, she can do this, he can do that. But after a while, that gets old. Then you guys get tired of each other because there was really no connection in the beginning. You was looking for the physical attractions instead of the intellect. See, that won't get old because you'll always be challenging each other. So that's where you look at the value in the person. But it bothers me when I see these nice women, nice looking women, and the conversation is like, wow, that's how you talk? You think that's cute? I mean, you think you're going to get a guy that's going to be the man for you, and that's how you act, that's how you talk? And that's kind of the reason why, you know, I sat in the comments and listened because y'all was going through y'all man bashing period. But I just listen, you know, but seriously, I'm making jokes, so don't take it personal. I don't give a damn. But when you hear it, you say, damn. But you're listening to this panel. Let's say there was a man in this comment section who was single and got everything right and everything. I mean, geez, motherfucker, that's not cute. So everybody got their own thing.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's your preference.
Exactly. Like me personally, I would never date someone that talks like that. I'm sorry. That's not cute. It's not attractive. I don't care how intelligent you believe you are. That's not speaking intelligent, in my opinion. So I would never. Now I can see if you get upset, and then you come out that way. But just about me, you know. But just hit it. You know, it's just ridiculous. You know, but that's my example of what I would consider a high value woman, someone who carries herself with high class all the time. Now I can expect when you're upset, then you lash out. But every other word shouldn't be about you, how you look, and that's not because evidently if this man's talking to you, he's attracted to you. You know, you don't have to constantly remind you of that.
And I also think it's important to understand like what one person's high value woman or high value man is not every. Because I feel like they hear they hear a podcast and like, oh, the high value man is this. Individual. Yeah, a high value man is this. This is what a high value woman looks like, and the other women listen and think that I have to be like that. Because for that man, first of all, y'all can't all be for that man, and two, there could be a man that look just like him and act just like him, but want something different because everybody's nature and nurture is different. Again, be you, be authentically you, and you will find the person that's for you. Because again, even if you are that person that's gonna cuss all day, cuss like a sailor, you're gonna find the man that like, damn, I find that fucking attractive for whatever reason that they find it attractive, and that could be the man for you. Like he's like, bitch,
true,
right? And they're like, I will work day and night to make money for this bitch so she can cuss me out again. Like you just never know.
You got people that are what they say. You got people that are messy like that. You know, you got people that they love that. It's like they love that interaction. It's like, oh my God, we had an argument today. It was awesome. I mean, it's weird, but people like that interaction. You know, people like that. I gotta have the last word, or I gotta say the most disheartening thing to you. I gotta insult you out in public. You know, it's people like that type of stuff. You know what I mean? So that's for each his own, honestly.
Yeah.
But the reason why I said it was an easy question to answer because it's for whom the question is being directed to and what they perceive to be that person of value. Can't nobody tell you what you value. That's why I say it's an easy question to answer. People always look at the financial part of it and everything else. No, it's what you like. So if you like that particular situation, then that is your high value.
And Janae, why are you feeling attacked? First of all, Janae, you don't even curse, not even because you don't even curse more than I curse.
No, I was
every time that you
literally
speak,
right before he said that, I said I was doing weird shit with the phone. I said that right before he started.
I definitely cuss more than you, Janae.
I'm like, Janae said, cursing don't take away from my intellect. First of all, it
Hold on,
doesn't.
y'all. I know I cuss a little bit, but
you don't even curse that much.
Dragging it like that.
You don't even curse that much. I'm like, girl, what are you talking about?
Just one thing for sure. You knew me for a little bit of time now. If I was talking about anyone in this panel, I would have called you by your name. One thing I do not do, I'm not like the other fella. I go directly at people. I will say you, and you, and you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just talking about people that dating would not go after, would not have dinner with, would not go out with, things like that. You know, I mean, it's all about what you know and what you do. That's all. So if anybody thought I was talking about them, I'd have definitely would have said, hey, well, I wouldn't definitely date Janae. I definitely wouldn't date, Mary. I definitely wouldn't date Stu.
Right, you would have said that. You would have said that.
I'm sure I would have.
Definitely. Well, you would have. Because you definitely would have said that.
He definitely, okay.
One thing I'll agree with that Dayan said is I don't like to argue in real life.
Yeah.
Like I would rather walk away or tell you to walk away. I'm not stressing myself out. Like life is already stressful enough. I'm not down to argue, yell, slam a door. Like that shit is so boring to me. Here I go cursing.
I'm with you.
But
I'm with you 1,000%. I'm with you 1,000%. I can't argue with anyone.
And earlier when I got cut off because I had bad internet, I was gonna add two things: family values. And then each person having their own interests, like their own hobbies. I don't want someone that's like clingy with me 24/7. And it's like, we gotta do, like, I gotta sit by you. I kind of disagree with Oya in the sense of like, you play video games, I'm with the book. Nah, you can be in the other room playing video games and I'll be in my room in another room. You know, like you have to have that distance and that like individual space, group of friends. You can have like a time where you both go out with your friends, but if you're always together, like
I definitely think individuality is very important. You got to have your own life outside of the relationship. I think that's very important because then you hold on to it for reasons. Sometimes you hold on to the relationship for reasons you shouldn't because you don't have anything else and you feel like you have nothing else. And it's good to be out with other people and miss you. It's sometimes, and also too, it's good to have some alone time. It's good to sit with your thoughts and not be always influenced. And then you come back and, you feel good together. Yeah. It'll be very suffocating. Yeah.
Hey, listen, Jess, my business partner, it's three of us in this business. And his wife comes to every event. And I said, listen, that's your wife. You do you. That's what y'all do. But dude, I mean, come on. I mean, you killing the vibe. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, seriously. I mean, every time every event, we would invite our significant others. Just for the record, Saj, I don't have one, but we will invite our significant others to these events when we have them. However, I mean, not every time, and I mean, she be the only woman there. And I said, and we had a heart to heart. I said, now, as the man, you don't feel uncomfortable with her around a lot of men. And it'd be 20 of us. Sometimes it depends, what my lounge is doing that night. They get put 25 to 35, 40 men in there at one time. And it's like, you can't enjoy yourself because you have to constantly tend to your wife. So while we having men talk and talking about sports and dropping the hard MFs, that's what men do.
Yeah.
It's like we got to watch what we say because we're very respectful around the lady and everything. It's like it kind of kills the vibe.
Like I wouldn't even want to be there every single time.
But one more thing, you know what I like in a woman? I look for a woman? She has to be a mother. She has to be a mother. She has to be a mother. I do not want a woman who do not have kids.
Because
understand responsibility. And people can say, no, responsibility. See, because until you care for someone and responsible for that person, you got to understand, you never know what it's like to say, something, I want to do this, but I got to do that. I want to do this, but I need to do that. And that's a level of responsibility that you just cannot oversee. You just cannot overlook that.
Yeah.
So that's one of my pet peeves. You got to be a mother.
Because you understand,
I think,
and especially as a father.
Mm-hmm.
What was you about to say,
I
Sachi?
think too, like with this friend, first of all, that's what I was saying. Like, I want to go out with my friends sometimes. If you want to go out with your friends sometimes, like, we don't gotta be stuck by the hip at all times. But also, it could also be that the husband doesn't let her, like when they are very like controlling, and might not let her go out with her friends, or might get upset if she goes out with her friends. So I don't know.
She
I don't know.
pops
I don't
up.
know this
Oh, she
situation.
pops up. Oh, she pops up, Saj. Oh no. She refused to let Blair out the light.
That sounds like they got some history.
We had a yacht party. This was the worst part. We had a yacht party a few weekends ago in Miami, and it was 20 of us on this yacht, and it was pretty much like a cigar convention for like all the small black business owners. We normally do this every year in Miami, and it was all men. So of course we were going to have our entertainment. So when we get to Miami, we all came at different times. So when he landed, I see him and his wife. I'm like, dude, we just spent about $6,000 on entertainment. I mean, you had to send wife somewhere else because I'm not going to have the entertainment out around your wife. I'm not going to do that. I mean, I don't know about you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's like, I ain't got a problem with that. I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with that, love.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not okay with that.
I don't want to bring the hose out in front of your wife.
I'm not going to do that because now she's going to think that this is going on and that's going on. No, relax, baby, fall back. Saj, I did nothing wrong. I just had a good time tonight.
No, but even, you know what? Even when it comes to that, like, I don't mind. Like, to me, if somebody's honest, then they're honest. Like, now if you're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna be at the library, we're gonna be, sipping on some tea, and then I see the Snapchats from everyone, and like, oh my god, the craziest yacht party in Miami. Like, what the fuck is it? Like, lead with honesty, and honestly, like, we're fucking humans. Like, seriously, I think I thought very differently 10 years ago. I was like, oh my god, no, I would never let, if I got married, I would never let him go to a club, for the wedding. Like, but it's different now. I think as long as you're fucking honest, people mess up, and people also have fun, just in general. But I was saying about the husband.
Hey, Brett.
Does the husband let her go out? Does he let her go out with her own friends? Or is he very jealous? So that's why she's like,
she do not go out with her friends. It's like,
has he cheated on her before?
That I don't know because I don't get that deep situation.
I figured
now
you
I'm gonna
probably
go back
don't.
to what Jess said earlier. I'm gonna go back to what Jess said earlier. I'm a big fan of this. If you cheat, it's over. You a sucker for bringing it back because now you're gonna torment your own self for the rest of your life because you're trying to figure out when the next time he or she gonna do it again. No, you cheat, it's over. Either you forget about it or it's over. But this tagging along and like, oh my God, like next weekend we're going over to Washington. We're going to Washington State for an event. And I'm like, dude, listen. I mean, every time we go somewhere, we book entertainment. Now, listen. I mean, besides, we book entertainment because we get bored out there as men. We don't have nothing to do, so we like to book entertainment.
No, I mean, book entertainment for your own reasons, okay? Ain't nobody questioning it.
He's all.
We need to be entertained. Don't you mute, Brett?
Listen, because when me and my girls go out, we're gonna book entertainment too.
Come on, Saji. Period.
I'm all for that. I am all for that. You know why? Because what's good for me is good for you, and that's one thing I think as men we get misunderstood. If you cheat on your wife and your wife or your girlfriend takes you back, you bet not be that hound on her because you opened that book. And I more so say this for men is this. If you cheat and you get caught, you should leave. Because as a man, you're not going to mentally be good with that forever because now you're going to think she's getting her get back.
Yep.
So you have to call it quits or you just don't get caught.
It's a tug and pull the entire relationship. She's thinking you're going to do it again. You think she's trying to get her get back. She can't do nothing without you assuming. You can't do nothing. It's got like...
You're never going to be happy. You're going to be uncomfortable.
That's correct.
And especially
also the wife is, I was going to say the wife is given insecurity big time.
Yes.
For her just to be popping up and uninvited. That's
literally popping up.
And I don't want to be with anybody I can't leave by themselves. You know what I'm saying? If I have to hunt you, be with you every single time, like I don't need to be in this relationship.
And Jess, when I tell you this, he is a square. Now I'm sort of what you want to call square job type of situation there, but this dude is. Trust me, if he ever cheated, he hit it from the fuck us, and we've been friends for 20 years. I mean, so trust me, if he cheated, he kept from us. And normally us men, we'd be the first to tell the other guy, you know what I did last night, man? You know, sure. This dude don't do nothing like that. So I don't know what's going on. They got a beautiful, they got a beautiful situation. They both feel, well, pretty much everybody in the group is professionals.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everything's good. I don't know that she was married before.
So she can have her own insecurities.
Maybe the ex did it. Yeah.
Or maybe shit. You never know.
How does he feel? How does he feel about her being there?
I'm not against I'm fair. Maybe she cheated and she up on him because she murdered him about him getting his lick back. You just never know.
I mean, just imagine you ladies, just imagine being out with your girls and your man is with you all the time. And y'all want to have the girl talk, but you can't have the girl talk because this motherfucker sitting right here. You want to talk about how fine that dude is behind the bar. Not saying you want to talk to him, nothing like that, but certain things you just can't say because your guy is there.
I literally went through that. I went through that with my kid's father. I was like, I'm like, we're gonna have a girls' night. He was like, what time we leaving? I said, let's sit down.
Let's have a sit down. So what are your pronouns right now? Because I said girls' night.
I'm like, what's going on with you, girls' night? Let's have a chat. I feel like you need to, I don't know, call your homeboys.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you guys get together. Y'all need libations? What do I have to do to get your party started? Please,
I would say take your ass home.
The way I have bought libations before because I'm like, you know what? You're staying here. Like, come on.
I used to push my ex out. I used to push her out. Listen, send her on. My ex is a pediatrician, and she'd go away to conventions. Listen, let me know everything's all right. Everything's great. Fine. No problem. Cool. I was just never that guy because I didn't want that kind of energy back because I would up and take a trip out of nowhere. Hey, babe, listen, I'm off this weekend. I'm going to fly over to so-and-so. Just that I want to be able to move around and not have to worry about, why I can't go.
Yeah.
We go on 17 vacations a year. I can't have two, three to myself.
Yeah.
So I never want to be in that situation where, so I give to you what you give to me. And if you give to me clingy, then we got to break up.
Individualism is so important, you guys. It's so, so, so important. It's not like if you feel like, they want to be an individual or just have some time with themselves or with their friends by themselves sometimes, and you think that they're trying to leave you, you might want to look inward and check yourself. Or maybe that's not the relationship for you. Because there's a reason why you don't feel secure in that, or why you don't feel secure in yourself to be alone, be at the house by yourself. Why you don't like spending time with you. Bitch, if you don't like spending time with you, why you think everybody else want to spend 24/7 with you? I think it's really,
exactly.
Sometimes you got to check yourself.
One thing that was said, one thing that was said a long time ago that makes sense to me. Someone will live their previous relationship through their current relationship, and that means you're not done with that previous relationship. Because if you've been cheated on before, and this guy you would or this female you would now has not displayed any of those behaviors, why are you still living in that past? That means you have not moved on yet. So you should not be in a relationship right now until you're done with that trauma.
I agree.
Because you're going to put this person through all that BS. That's now you might force this person to go do something now because damn, shit, you think I'm doing it? Might as well go ahead and make it right.
Exactly how I think. That's exactly how I think. I'm like, oh yeah, you think I'm doing that? Okay, bet. Bet. Because now you're telling me you're doing that shit.
We don't need you doing nothing, Saj. I don't need you doing anything, Saj.
Big bet. Okay. Say less.
Because why are you trying to check through my phone?
Yeah.
Why are you trying to ask me where I'm at? Why are you self-conscious that I'm out with my girls? What do you do with your boys that you're so worried?
I have a question from Oya down at the second box. If you guys are not familiar, but who don't know the Department of YN in this bitch, is there a thing as too much sex?
No, not at all.
Never.
Not the fuck at all.
That's a crazy question.
Bullshit. I guess.
Bullshit. Hold on.
Absolutely. God damn it. Shit. But I'll tell you one thing. Once you get married, it does go away, though.
Bullshit. What did she say? Oh my God. I was like, whose kid just repeated that? I was like, who's listening? I panicked. I was like, "Oh no, we're talking about this kid." Listen.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, the only time I could say that would be a yes is if it's bad, and the person's not saying it's bad, and then it's like, "Why you got to do that again? That was terrible."
Stop faking it. Please tell the
If
truth.
it's bad, y'all should get out. And I hate to say that. But people like to run from the truth. If the sex isn't good, sometimes it can just be. Seriously, sometimes it can just not be a match. Seriously, sometimes everybody had that one person that they thought was sexy as I don't know what, beautiful, gorgeous, nice looking, handsome, what we want to call a person. And y'all finally get that situation and be like, all right, maybe it was that night. And then you try it again. You say, all right, well, maybe she had too much to drink. All right, it ain't that. All right, listen, it ain't working the fuck out. You know what I mean? So you need to get out. But people will stay married for like financial gain or because they get along really well. But if this intimacy is not good, you better get out because somebody else will fill that role. The human body is a motherfucker.
Are you talking about if you're married? Are you talking about if you're already married and for years and let's say the sex starts lacking because someone mentioned in the chat like menopause, that can really impact your sex life.
That's different. That's different. See, because it was good at one point. So you won't lose that as a man. I'm telling you that as a man. As a man, if it was good then and it started to lack, then it can be a lot of situations. So you can deal with that. But to marry somebody that the shit ain't working out, you just lining her up at this point. You know you about to do.
Can you be
wrong.
like, hey, do it like this, move like that?
Yes, yes. You move. You literally grab the head. You grab the head and you turn it.
And you say, slow down.
Yeah.
Go a little
communicate what you
softer.
want.
You say, this is my favorite titty.
I'm being
silent.
I'm being silent.
Kiss it.
I like it when you do it like that.
Yeah, soft kiss.
Communicate.
Sometimes so bring in some toys.
Communication is key.
But then you get
sometimes communication is not enough. You gotta hands-on. You gotta take it.
Well, I won't get into personal situations in life, but I think everybody has been to a situation where, the woman could be beautiful and everything, but she just don't do it for you sexually. See, because things change when everything comes off, And me personally, I am guilty for liking a particular body type, but it just don't. Sometimes you just say, "Damn, this ain't working out." All right, let me just be cool with her and see what happens. Maybe it was this. No, it ain't working out, and then you end up just fade away. Now, how I normally do it is I kind of want them to get mad at me. You know what I mean? So because seriously, and it's the kind heart part of me. I'd rather you think you ended the situation than me leaving you. See, because you can hate somebody that broke your heart, but you won't hate somebody that you just wanted to break it off from.
What's your
this
body
person
type?
broke your heart. Aside, you care more?
Listen, it was on the other day on my live. Were you watching?
That's my particular body type. And I would say
he did not answer the question. He did not.
I would say someone else's body type, but I won't get into that because I'll on the line right now. But again,
I'm fucking went away. I want to know. I'm desperate. I want to know.
But very quickly, that takes me back to being a sapiosexual because yes, physicality is important, especially if someone's handsome or attractive, whatever the case may be. But I'm after that mental stimulation, honestly. That's what I need. That's what gets me I'm forgot what
hold up. I get you, Shauna. I get her, but are they doing hypnosis on you when you're, undressed?
You gotta see them fine. You gotta be attracted to them first.
I'm not gonna lie.
I know,
why I didn't date a lot of I didn't date athletes. I don't date athletes, especially even pro athletes. As I became, a grown woman. And, these either basketball players or football players try to talk to me because I know from school, they'll push you right through class, even if you're dumb as fuck, just so you could be on the team if you're a good football player. Oh, my God. Come on, that bitch got grooming and that's our last gift for tonight. I mean, gift code for tonight. Shout out to me. Can I get some coconuts for making big oil in the chat tonight, baby? Okay, she went dancing on that bitch. Okay, but yeah, they usually push them through class because they're good on the football team, so they didn't have to actually be smart. And a lot of them, that means as soon as you break a leg or hurt yourself, everything starts going down because you don't know how to keep the money, you don't know how to invest the money. You're not smart enough to multiply the funds that you have. You just end up spending it and you go down and you start living your glory days. Like, I used to be the nigga, Cat varsity, I hold a record for this. A lot of athletes aren't that fucking smart. So I'm like, but if you're smart and we're talking about conversation, bitch, it's about to get to throbbing. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a mindset. And yeah, some of them cutie patooties, yeah, man, they can look good, but bitch, if you can't say nothing.
I just got an inbox from someone. I won't mention the person's name, but I'm going to answer the question that someone want me to answer when I said somebody else's body type. It seemed to be the hot topic right now. When I said I like Saj's body type, and I also like another body type. So I think I need to answer that question so I can stop getting these inboxes. Okay. Now, this is probably make a person blush, but the person know who she is. But there's no need to go. There's no need to go into that. Okay.
Oh, y'all heard it here first, y'all. It's you. It's you.
No. Well, no. I like Saj's body type, but I won't get into it because it'll sound awkward to me. Put it like that to say that.
Okay.
You know. Well, how about this? I'll put it like this. I'll put it in a different way. I like Jess's body type. How about that?
Shit! Come on
Now,
over here, Saji.
Let's go.
Lord.
Come on over here, Saj.
I got 3 inboxes so far. I'm watching them as I'm on this live. So I said I'm about to go ahead and answer this other person's, and if I get another one. But yes, that's the body type. But like I said, I don't body shame people. I don't get into that because you like who you like.
Yeah.
You might like tall men, you might like short men, you might not like fat men, you might not like stocky men like myself. You might not like stuff like that. So I don't look at it as body shame. You like what you like. You might like a woman that got long hair. I like a woman that's beautiful. So your hair can be short, it can be long, you can have extensions, you can have pieces, you can have weave, listen,
do whatever you want.
You're a beautiful woman. You're a beautiful woman. As simple as that. Just make sure when you wake up in the morning, you put that stuff back on. That way, there's no misunderstanding. Just so no misunderstanding, you know what I mean? There's no misunderstanding.
Make sure you put it back on. I am dead, y'all. Drop some coconuts.
You don't want no misunderstandings.
For dating in the chat, y'all. Drop some coconuts for the entire panel. A beautiful panel.
But it's important that we be honest, without shaming people, because there's a lot of beautiful women out here, but you like what you like. Like you might not like people not of color. Like myself. Like I've never dated a woman not of color.
You ain't
never
had
Nah,
milk
never.
Magnesia.
Never. Listen, when I was in college, there was no. I can't, like me personally, and I'm gonna say this, and I don't know if I make anybody feel any type of way, or I just never been attracted to a white woman. It just never. It just never happened. I mean, she can get star-ribbon naked in front of me, wouldn't do nothing for me at all. Seriously, it's just nothing there for me. It's just it's not for me.
Me neither.
It's just not for me. It's not for me. And it's nothing personal. Like I had to break it to the young lady. Who was that? Grizzly. What's the person we got in our group?
Hey, hell no. Not up in this motherfucker.
No, don't say it, but you have to break this. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you remember that. Listen, I don't do that, baby. I don't do that.
It's just not your type, and that's okay.
Yeah, that's exactly. Like I said, it's not my type. Nothing wrong with that. Life is life. Keep life. You know what I mean? It's just certain things we don't like. See, I don't like fair fights. We both can't be 240, okay?
Excuse me. I'm sorry. My apologies. On that note, y'all, we're gonna end live. Any last words we have anybody? Shauna, any last words, beautiful? We're about to go raid Hector, you guys. We're about to go raid Hector.
No last words. I love all you ladies.
Love
I'm
you
so
too,
happy I found this
darling.
community. You guys are awesome.
Send me a message. I want to invite you to something. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Any last words, Oya?
We'll be starting our new weekly live schedule for the Department of YN next week. And I get my new mattress delivered Friday.
Oh, congratulations. Okay. Put new smells on that, huh? Okay. Drop some coconuts for Oya. Make sure y'all follow her in Department of YN if you're not following her already. Shout out to her. And I have to talk to you some more too about what's left in that. Love y'all.
Our meeting's tomorrow.
Oh, damn. She said our meeting is tomorrow. What time? Wednesday? Okay. I try to do everything on Wednesday. All my meetings. Oh, yeah. So message me again and just remind me. Dayton, any last words?
Just a disclaimer for Saji. Listen, I was just talking truthfully from the heart. Hope this won't interrupt our dinner date. But with that being said, I just need honesty is always the best policy.
I love that.
That's it. That's all I got to say. You can drop me, sweetheart.
I got you. Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Interesting.
And Janae.
I'm sorry, because Gina coming in here talking about Jessica. Oh, okay. Okay. What's going on? I didn't know. It got shaky in the
Gina
chat.
said it was a typo. My bad.
Y'all know I appreciate this space. Y'all know how much I love you. This was a great turn of events because they've been shaking me every which way but loose on this app.
It's okay. I'm glad. I like when the conversation, that's why I said when I say you choose the topic, I have those up there, but ain't no telling where it's gonna go. And I love to let the conversation flow. Thank you so much for being here. Y'all, we're about to go raid Hector, you guys. Saji, any last words, beautiful?
Yeah, remember when I said he could get his entertainment because I was gonna get mine? Diane just been mine, so you ain't telling me nothing new.
Saji said, I like Just Body Say too. So y'all
For real.
Y'all already got something in common. I love that.
Wow.
You guys, I just put Hector Talks in the chat. We are about to go raid Hector. I know it's only like 39 of us in here, but guess what? We are a small but motherfucking mighty bitch. We make impact, okay? We are quality, and don't worry about the quantity, okay? So yeah, let's go raid Hector. Make sure y'all put it in there at least 3 times. Jessica Ray, and put those coconuts in there. Coconuts or some crowns, because we royal family. Yeah, let them know we in that motherfucking bitch. Oh, and shout out to the Emperor because her emoji is crowns too, okay? That just lets
follow
you know
him on OF. Send me the link. Just playing.
Hector Hanks. I'm fucking dead. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all beat me over there. And a lot of you guys have entries into Hector's giveaway tonight. He's giving away a Kamala would never hat. So hopefully I would win that house as well. I love you.
Bye.